Barry the bureaucrat. And and Big John, the guard captain. Um, so it's been a few hours. No, it's been. Let's see. So you got to the city. Here it's Brown. Um, you got to the city. You
First removed.
immediately did the mission for the guy after seeing for the professor after seeing the airship explode. That took a couple hours. It wasn't a full day thing. You came back. He said wait a couple more hours. You went got your cursor moved, got some magic stuff done, some research done. You came back, you got your magic items, and then uh, it's basically nighttime by then. So unless anybody has anything they want to do for the end of this day, you still gonna have 2 more days till that airship repairs are complete and the loading is complete. Um, so you can long rest or do whatever you want.
Ooh, I'm gonna attune to the fairy ring and then long rest.
Okay.
Another tune. I guess to the Tempest ring or to get the buff. Why?
Okay. Yeah,
Fair.
sure. What do you get? Roll a d8, and you got that list there. Yeah, so you're in the middle of the square there, just kind of waiting for the other guys to finish grabbing their magic stuff, and you look at your new bag here, and you reach in, grab a fuzzy ball. It kind of squirms a bit in your hand. It's kind of weird, and you toss it out on the ground, and in a poof of smoke, there is a large black bear in front of you. Someone off to the side shouts, "Oh God, there's a bear!" And they run off. And
I thought
it's
companion
just
animals shouldn't be that rare. Maybe you need permits for them?
You don't know.
Probably.
I have a question.
You just spawned a bear in the middle of town.
Can I use my control flames cantrip I now can use to do like street performance to try to earn some money?
Sure. Roll me a performance check.
Hey, performance. I have really bad performance.
Yeah, you walk out into like there's the center of the market down here that has a big open area where there's like jugglers and a one-man band and stuff like that. And you set down a couple torches and you're like, you crack your knuckles and you're like, okay. And you start juggling these flames and walking backwards, and some people are like, ooh, but then you bump into the one-man band.
Oh no!
I'm gonna hold on. Dex save for him. Oh, he's fine. He you bump into him and he's like, oh, watch out, and goes back on his harmonica. But you fall flat on your ass and your tunic is smoldering a bit. And people are laughing at you. You get
Petty money.
a couple handfuls of coppers and silvers thrown at you. Add 1.5 gold. 1 gold, 5 silver. Just because it was kind of funny.
5 silver?
Yeah, 1 gold, 5 silver.
Okay.
But yeah, you're getting kind of looks from the other performers like
I just pick up my hat that I put on the ground and just walk away ashamed. I am not talented enough for that.
yeah. Okay. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to do before the long rest?
Basically, all I was doing was attuning to the Tempest ring.
Yep.
So, how do I add
You
the
got
Constitution buff
a con buff
of 1?
Yeah, as long as you're attuned to it, just up your con by 1.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet.
What is that?
I got nothing.
Oh, it's a little bear.
Oh, yeah.
I was
Alright.
like,
Well, yeah, you guys. Do you guys find an inn or do you go to the Jade
I'm
Dragon?
gonna stay on the ship.
You're gonna stay on the ship.
Yeah,
Okay.
Probably for the best.
just keep watch there.
Okay. Does anybody stay anywhere else?
Waste of gold.
What do you say?
That was
Waste
like
of
waste of
gold.
gold at this point.
You can also stay at the Jade Dragon Baldur's Gate branch. They have bunks there. Your members.
I'll
is
stay
free.
there.
Not nearly
stay
as
there.
fancy, but
Okay.
they are very much like it works. It has all you need.
Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
it's a military style bunkhouse.
Yeah,
You got curtains between each of the beds. It's not
that's
super
more than what
private, but
military bunkhouses even have.
It's not super private, but it's better than being a guard.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, some of us should go back to the ship though and keep watch or guard
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm staying on the ship to keep watch.
Um, I'm staying on the ship as well.
Do
All
I need
right,
to
I'll
roll
go with the others
anything?
then to the Jade Dragon.
Okay. The two of
Don't
you.
really think they'd want an orc in the guardhouse.
You're a member. You're a member now.
Oh,
You're,
yeah,
you're, on,
it's
you're
true,
on a
but
trial
still.
basis, but you're still a member. Yeah. So basically,
Can
when you get full membership, you get this pendant that you wear around your neck that has the crest of the Jade Dragons on it, and it's made out of like this green metal, very sturdy, heavier than it looks like. When you're a probation member in training, trial member, or whatever you want to call it, it's the same thing, but it's made of wood, painted green, visibly different.
and what about me? Because I'm a contractor.
You have like in like your wallet or whatever, you have a metal
Little-
card that like lists you as a licensed contractor with the J Dragons. You're a respected source of information and help.
Mhm.
And it has a little metal stamped at the bottom that has Trent Ebron's signature on it. He personally gave you this. So you guys split up. The two that stay at the Jade Dragons, you notice when you wake up in the morning, you notice there's a bit of a commotion over by the bounty board, in the common room.
All right.
Yeah, go and look.
I go
I
check it
know.
out.
So am I.
Okay, you guys walk up, and there's a bit of a crowd. You can see the branch leader standing there with what looks like a turtle. He's wearing a apron and some cargo pants with a bunch of pouches on it, some big goggles. And the leader saying, calm down, calm down. You can all look at the new contract as soon as it goes up. It's a bit of a weird one, Gordon. You're probably not going to get any takers, though. I'm warning you. And he posts it up there, and he says, "Well, I don't know what you think, but I think it's a good opportunity." And he staples it up there and walks out towards the front door. Just message me if there are any takers, which I tell you there will be. and a bunch of the other adventurers, Jade Dragon adventurers, rush in and start looking at it, and you can immediately see some of them are looking confused. A couple of them just walk away and grab a different paper off the board. Some of them are still standing there reading it, talking amongst themselves. Do you?
I walk up to
I-
read it as well.
Same.
You see, from the Academy's Illusory Research Center, volunteers needed, payment upon completion, no risk, and there's an asterisk next to the word risk, of death or dismemberment this mission. Further details upon receipt, testing, underneath it says contract type testing of new equipment.
Interesting.
And the listed payout is 1,000 gold per volunteer.
Ow.
It's like you volunteer to donate plasma. You get paid to donate plasma.
Yep.
It's
You
you
don't
get
have
paid
to.
when you volunteer for medical studies.
All right.
There's just things they pay you for volunteering.
Testing of new magical equipment.
Yes. From the illusory research branch of the local academy, magical academy.
Are you going to inform the people who are not staying there?
We are.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm
When
not
you
asked-
inform me, do you tell me about the asterisk?
Yes.
Or show me a copy of the contract?
Okay. Before I leave the guild building, I asked the guild receptionist. There wouldn't happen to be a copy of that, would there? Of the flyer.
She turns. She's it's a rat lady. She say, "Oh yes, certainly. One second," and she reaches down into her file cabinet and pulls a pile of them out. Looks largely untaken, and hands you however many you ask for.
But I just need 2 of them.
Okay, she hands you 2. Here you go.
Does
Good
he?
luck. These guys are into some weird stuff. They don't get a lot of takers.
I didn't say I'm taking it. I'm just the rest of my party
Can't really
is
be
off.
much worse than the wild magic potions.
True.
Yeah.
I say to the lady, don't mark me down as taking this option yet. I'm taking
Okay.
this to show the rest of my party.
Yeah, certainly.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Right.
Well, if you show me it, I'd pretty much say, well, first of all, I need to go and before we agree to anything, I need to find out from them what the asterisks. Because usually that means there's a warning below, but they don't have it on the here for some reason.
What was Revolver's character's name?
Boltar, yes.
I say to Boltar, stay here for a moment while I go get the rest of our party.
Okay. All right.
And I say to Boltar, look, we got burn time somehow.
You want me to do anything here, or?
Do what you need to.
I don't tell him that. I feel like that's gonna go wrong. Knowing
True.
Boltar's
Okay.
character.
Okay.
Nothing
Mac-
crazy. I say do whatever errands you need to do, but don't do anything stupid.
I
Yes, a phone?
yeah.
No, send them a message with
Just tell them to
Transfer
come to
to-
the guild hall.
or that. Yeah, I didn't know you
Yeah,
had.
okay.
I forgot about that.
I got a fucking flip phone in my pocket.
You're paging us.
Yeah. All right, then I send a message to. I send a message to Monkey to come to the guild hall, and
Monkey.
with Idol and the others.
Yeah.
And-
Monkey, you get You get Boltar's voice. You're probably eating breakfast, and you suddenly hear Boltar's voice come through your head. Clear as he's standing next to you.
And Monty got the message.
Yeah. And you are allowed to respond to those. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you guys show up and you see Scaly and Boltar standing there near the bounty board, holding looks like a bounty slip off the wall.
What you got?
Well, something that reminds me of a secret in a way. I hand him the slip.
Does it have any writing like in fine print at the bottom?
Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna do that too, because I still have the extra sheet of it.
I got an 18.
You don't see it on the front, but you flip it around because Scaly completely whiffed on checking the back of it, I guess. with those rolls, that's what I'm gonna say.
Back to mine by the time I noticed.
Yeah. And you see in the bottom, in the very corner of the bottom, in barely visible script, says risk based on estimations of magical power and likelihood of actual death or dismemberment.
It sounds less risky than what we do with the secret.
It's still quite vague.
To be honest, it still sounds less risky than what we did with the secret.
Yeah, true.
Make an insight check.
I'm gonna do the same. Let's see, inside.
You're sure it'll be fine.
I don't tell you what I read on there yet. It should be fine.
Yeah, you saw it eventually. You didn't crit fail, but you did, and you think it's fine, and you got really low, so you also think it's fine.
Anyone else want to roll insight, please? Budget it's an at 20.
It's too. You're not sure. It's very vague. It looks very legalese. Yeah, it could be fine. It could be. They're probably not leading you to the deaths. It's the illusion research.
It may be mentally scarring.
Yeah. It's unlikely for illusion.
I'm gonna go look back at the bounty board, see what else is up there while they debate.
Okay.
Yeah, this is.
There's a couple bounties for several orc raiding parties that are a couple dozen miles out of town, about 2-3 days travel.
Nah.
You have some wolf pelt bounties. Someone standing bounty for wolf pelts. Looks like the guard house
Wolf
uses
pelt
the
seems like
leather
a very
to repair.
Very
specialized
below
armor.
our pay grade.
It's a lot of low level stuff, and then there's a couple high level ones. There's still that one where there's the Lich that's raising an undead army on that island.
No, thank
600
you.
miles off the coast, the west coast.
No, thank you. Unless we're gonna just sink the island.
Yeah. Last known, it had at least 3 undead beholders.
Fuck no.
This is a standing bounty for raising an army, basically, of high level adventurers. This one's been in pretty much every J Dragon branch for a couple months now. If you remember, basically on your first day in the campaign, they were talking about this. There's a couple ingredient bounties.
Anything related to that cave?
No, nothing related to the cave.
No, I'm not saying the illusion's bad. I'm just seeing if there's anything else.
Yeah,
So far, the illusion seems like best option.
There's
Yeah.
protection crew needed for a hey, where was it? Map. No, this is for a regular ship crew. They're going out to the whalebones. And they're worried about running into ocean pirates. So they wanna beef up their crew a bit with some mercenaries.
I think that's going to take too
And-
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all a lot of either cheap small stuff, which that'll make you money. There's always there's another bullet out there. There's out in the
Clear out
forest.
this.
There's some giants.
Clear out this basement of rats.
Yeah, there's always shit like that, but those usually are ignored in the Jade
Yeah.
Dragon. Sometimes you'll get some teenagers come in and they'll like anybody's allowed to take these. Because the Jade Dragons manage it. If you're a member, you get bonuses and you don't have to pay. You get more of the reward to keep yourself.
You don't have the administration fee.
Pretty much, yeah. But like the
also
teenagers come in and make like 10 gold and then they'll go party for a couple weeks.
great.
I
Let's
think
just
illusion
do the-
sounds fun. Let's go break our minds.
Yeah.
Well, during the amount of shit we go through with secrets, potions.
Also I have good checks against where is it?
Illusions. Okay, let's go.
Wiz.
Wisdom and intelligence things. Intelligent defense. Is that it? No. Where is it? Where am I looking for? It's something I got from the recent level up.
Wait, when did we level up?
Oh no, like this was the previous level up, the level 7.
Oh,
Where are you? Resilient mind. You're naturally able to resist effects that would alter your mind. When you're subject to an effect that allows you to make a wisdom saving throw, you only take half damage. To make a wisdom saving throw to only take half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail.
huh.
You gain advantage on saving throws made against being charmed, frightened, or stunned.
Okay, let's
So
go.
wait, you only take
Half damage even on a failed saving throw.
from what type of damage?
Wisdom saving throw. Any wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's only in the case that if succeeding makes you take half damage.
Okay.
If succeeding makes you take half damage, then succeeding is no damage. Failing is half damage.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys grab the main poster off the board, take it to the receptionist. They do all their bureaucratic paperwork, they're stamping, they're writing your names down, all that, and they show you on the map where you're expected to arrive. I already reveal it on the main map there. It's that pink circle.
Oh, great.
It's you guys walk down a few blocks and you can already see it. It's like a 15-story tall, skinny tower. Looks slightly crooked and bent.
You see
and
Edel looking up, and he's just like, he looks like he doesn't trust the building.
this is the Arcane Academy of Baldur's Gate. All the wizards from around the world like to study here. This is the one thing that Baldur's Gate has on Neverwinter. Realistically, they're both big cities, but Neverwinter's bigger and has more commerce. It's like the difference between Chicago and New York back in the day.
Got it.
Yeah, they're both big cities, but New York's got pretty much everything better.
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate has the Arcane Academy. There you can already see the entire base of the tower is surrounded with doors. Like every 2 feet, there's another door. So there's like the whole way around. I think there's like 30 doors there would be for something that size. And each one has a glowing symbol over the top.
Does the instructions tell
and
you
some of them
which
have
symbol we're
combinations
looking
of
for?
symbols.
Yeah,
Yes.
where's the main entrance?
It says enter on the illusory rune door.
Does it
Does
not
it
have a
show us
picture of
what
the illusory
room?
rune?
It does not.
I'm gonna ask somebody who looks like they know where they're going,
I'm just
where
gonna
the
yell,
what an
"Hey,
illusory
illusionist
room
guys,
looks like.
open up."
Huh?
I'm just gonna yell at the top of my lungs, "Hey, illusionist guys, open up!"
Make
Yeah, that's totally going to get us in.
Also, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if I know what that rune is.
yeah. You roll an Arcana, roll a Persuasion, and then also what would yelling at the top of your lungs do? Intimidation, I guess.
I feel like that would be. Yes, maybe.
Haley, that would be better if I did that than you do
Hey,
that.
you do it.
I
You do
think Scaly is going to do
But
that.
I'm not going to intimidate these guys.
Yeah. Could I also do the
Yeah.
check for
Yeah,
Arcana?
I would do Arcana for everybody just because.
Okay.
So yeah, you're.
Yeah.
y-
Someone roll for me.
Yeah.
Probably be pretty shitty, but eh.
Let's see. So let's see.
I think Monkey knows it.
I keep forgetting I need to have your character open.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm an airhead.
If you want me to help with that kind of thing, like help just do
That's
do his
thing.
rolls for him, since I'm streaming anyways.
You
Intimidation.
yelled to intimidate
Well, of
them.
course I get the intimidation.
Okay.
Of course I get
so-
the intimidation.
Also Arcana.
Yeah. So we'll do this in order. Edol, you're looking at these runes and you've been learning some magic, but there's a lot of them, and all yours are more evocation based, so you don't really know those runes. So you start politely trying to turn to some wizards, and they're just all noses in their books, just quickly walking, like somehow not hitting each other, just weaving in and out of each other, walking along in and out of these doors.
I'm intimidated by how smart they look.
Desmond, you had, because of your upbringing, you learned the basic meaning of all the basic runes and their meanings and some combinations, just for knowing that you were raised in a noble family. It's
Upper class
You're-
education.
you have unlike a lot of people, you actually had a formal education. So you're standing there looking at the door while all the others are just kind of running around trying to figure this out. Scaly, you quickly also realize along with Boltar. While all this is going down, Gorb has not noticed any of this and has grabbed a wizard and started shaking him, saying, "Where's the illusory one?" And with an 18 intimidation, he immediately is like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and points to where you can see Monkey, Scaly, and Boltar gathered. And Edol, you hear the shouting, turn to see this, then turn to see where they're pointing, and you can see them standing next to the door.
I grab I grab what was your character's name again, Shadow?
Orb.
I grab Gorb's shoulder and say, quit
Gorb.
scaring this man. Quit it. I say, I'm so sorry about him. He's not used to being in a more
Make a persuasion
Don't be a
check.
dick.
He's already pale in the face and looking panicked because a large, probably still splattered with blood from the previous day, pirate-looking orc has just started shaking and shouting at him, and even with a more refined-looking elf, Azamar, trying to reassure him, he just is full panic attack, turns, does some motions, and teleports.
I'm gonna grab Gorb and just say, you need to quit. You don't scare innocent civilians.
But to be fair, Scaly chimes in. To be fair, we need somebody to tell us just in case
It looks like Monkey had figured it out.
Desmond.
On the off chance we didn't
Well-
remember which one was which.
And you talk with somebody. You don't shout. and
You tried
terrify.
that. It didn't work.
Well, I'm bad at socials.
Apparently.
Especially with wizards, they're too smart.
Moot.
I say that, yet I
More
have pretty
like
high
me,
intelligence, so...
That shit
All
door.
right, I knock on the door.
You knock on the door.
Yes.
Okay. No, you knock on the door.
Is it like, what did the
Knock,
doors
knock,
look
knock.
like, first of all?
It looks like a regular front door. It's got a doorknob.
I'm gonna just
A-
grab the doorknob and open it.
Yep.
I would
Yeah.
knock because you don't want to know what happened.
You grab the doorknob. There was a wizard that was about to like kind of nudge past you and do the exact same. He follows you all in. You enter, and the interior space, you can see a desk in front of you. The interior space looks about the size of the tower outside, but you can't see any of the other doors. There are several windows, large windows around, and a one of those corkscrew staircases, the really
Oh.
tight ones.
Dimensional magic.
Up the
Very
side.
magic.
Yes. You say that, and the wizard at the desk looks up as some of the other wizards are levitating up to higher floors. Some are taking the stairs. Some are sitting down, looking out the windows, or writing in their books. And he says, "Ah, yes, indeed, good sir. Good eye for the entire tower is compressed upon multiple layers of itself. Dimensional."
I just thought, I didn't realize it was compressed. I just thought that the door went to a higher level, so you didn't have to like go inside and take the stairs up too.
No, physically,
That's even more
speaking,
impressive.
You're compressed
jogging
into
with
a separate plane of existence that is slightly raised and phased out of all the others. Each door leads to a different phased existence that is layered on top of all the others.
He's
So you're
all just-
technically
his
in the
eyes start
same room
becoming
as all the
unfocused.
others.
As
Slightly
he's
different.
like, it's getting a little bit more.
Yeah,
like,
he's
the words
he's gonna keep rambling about this.
the words he's using start getting
You see,
to the area where he doesn't
240
recognize.
years ago, the tower was first constructed.
Sir. To cut you
Yes?
short, I hold out the flyer.
Ah, yes, that was quick. It usually takes a few weeks for someone to show up.
Well, first, before we agree, can you clarify
A little note on
Oh.
the back.
this warning? How did you calculate this risk? Like, is it
Oh, I would.
what
know.
is the don't go into like details. I just want to know a general like estimation on like what % chance of risk is there?
Full harm.
I would not know. That's Gordon's research. I don't really know much about his stuff. That he's on the basement 3rd floor, and he reaches under his desk, and like you can see him motion, like he's pulling a lever, and you hear a clunk, and one of the a spiral staircase, one of those corkscrew staircases in the back, just suddenly shoves itself straight through the ground and turns into a downward staircase.
Or what if somebody was on that?
It would.
Hey,
It
place
wouldn't
got
function.
more things in it.
It has like a
Logan's
safety
going
sensor.
It's a rather ingenious enchantment. There's 7 staircases. Not
I'm
all
gonna
of them
just
are in
start
use
walking
during
away
a time.
very
So
slowly.
whatever yeah. So yeah, if you guys go down the staircase, he told you basement 3rd down the staircase that went down. There would be a door labeled Illusory Research Gordon.
All right. I guess we head down the stairs.
Now this is the type of door we knock on because you don't just barge in
For
that.
Yeah, if you knock on it's a steel door with like a slit on the front, one of those slide open things, and no handle on the outside.
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't break
I'm
it.
gonna knock in the dun dun dun
magic.
dun. Dun.
Dun, dun.
If you said that out loud, if you said how does he get in out loud, right as you finish knocking, the slit opens and you can see the pair of goggles of the turtle man, the turtle from before, and he looks down at you and says, "I get in by magic." Wait, what was his voice? "I get in by magic." And then
Well,
the door slides open.
hello, fine
Do I
sir.
have a handle though?
I do have a quick
Hello.
question.
Yes.
So there's a good chance we will take your contract. However, I want to verify what is the actual percent chance of bodily harm and or death.
Well, if I had an actual percentage, I would have put it. The issue is you're the first people testing this, and he's walking you over. You can see in the background, you know the Simopods from the Fallout series.
Yeah.
Oh god, is it a cloning machine?
It's like an egg-shaped thing on a stand on the ground. These are made of the base looks to be made of stone, and it has 3 metal rings over it, and the rest is glass or some type of clear crystal. It's hard to tell.
Does this
And
put us in
things
a
are slowly
simulation?
spinning. Very good eye. So we designed these for advanced training and perhaps historical archivi. This is me.
I feel like no. I
Being
feel
able
like
to pronounce
he would be having.
archival,
Archival.
historical archival
Pronunciation.
work. So the idea is it reads your memories and lets you face enemies of your past. And you can, adjust the difficulty for training. And the intelligent magic programmed within will make it so it's more or less difficult. Different situations you can add in pre-saved enemies.
Can you ensure that it doesn't choose my memories? I would prefer not to re-experience some of the stuff I've gone through.
Certainly. It's also some of the historians in Neverwinter. They're opening a museum and they want to make it so people can truly experience the lives of those who lived through the war. There was a couple attacks in the city they want to recreate, like a war museum. To honor the memory of their fallen.
I agree with that as long as they curate it to ensure that it doesn't cause any issues with the people who try to experience it.
That's why we're testing it, because
I
wasn't alive back then, but
I was, and it was not pretty.
The original model of this was just a crystal screen, and you'd wear this headband, and it would just play back the memories. And there was some weird. One guy had well, he's in prison now because he remembered the wrong thing that he didn't want to remember, but now we saw it, and now he gets to go away for a long time. We don't talk about that. But some other people, there's some war stuff. Some guy remembered something with his wife that he paid us a good amount of money to never talk about again, which I just did and pretend you didn't hear that.
Well, you didn't give any details or say who it was, so I think you're fine. It's like an NDA. You could say you're under an NDA, but that won't break it.
Sure. But yes, so it shouldn't be dangerous. It's illusion magic, but because it's untested, I can't 100% guarantee that.
So if you would have to give us a 1 to 10 scale, how risky would you say this is?
It's either a 0 or like it's 99.999% chance it's a 0. 1.0 whatever was left that it's like a 5 or a 6.
And do you have a lever that you can pull to emergency shut down?
I mean, I can pull the plug, but that
pulling the plug would cause you to probably die.
That like runs the risk of causing us to become brain vegetables.
So worst case scenario, I could do
you
that
may
and
get
then go
lost
get a cleric.
into the Matrix.
I think we'll be fine. We've done riskier
the
stuff.
standard contract you sign with us is in the event of your unlikely demise, we will cover all costs of resurrection, barring any personal curses that would require questing to do so. In such case, a 5,000 gold payout would be paid directly to your family to deal with that.
Okay. I think I am fine with it.
Micken Go. What's up?
Sorry.
Talking over me.
Sorry.
I said to Gordon real quick. You know, this sounds like we know somebody who has a room that allows them to reset effects. You might benefit from their knowledge.
Oh, my screen turned off.
Have you heard of a secret?
Secret Click?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Neverwinter? Yeah, she buys some of our scrolls sometimes from the
You might
She
academy.
want to
has-
ask her.
She
good
has
bet.
this. She has this program where we could take potions that she makes when she's drunk, and pays us 200 gold per
She's still
potion.
doing that? She's not supposed to do that. I'm gonna
Well,
pretend
she
I didn't hear
built
you
a
say that.
special room, so she should be good now.
She has a room that basically resets the effect.
They would be your memories.
And would we be in there together, or would it be individual?
Separate. Huh.
Based on the old,
you
we had something similar,
there's
just more technology based.
there's
It
6
could be.
pods.
Like-
There's 6 pods. One looks slightly different than the others. Well, 2 look different. One doesn't have the rings. It would only have 1 ring.
So
And one has an extra ring and looks like more wires and stuff that would go to the person laying in it. And the other 4 are uniform in design, and they're all hooked together to a central clockwork, steam, glowy crystal looking.
What's
machine.
special about the one with the less ring? I'm gonna ask him.
Oh, the one with that's in case I need to get a message to you inside the system. I can lay down real quick and I'll partially appear in the simulation just to relay some information. This one here with the extra ring, that's for the person supplying the memory, and the other 4 are for joining in the memory.
And how is
Okay.
such a memory selected? Is it random or?
You can try to think of a specific thing. A recent event is better than a non-recent event. The more fresh in your memory, the easier it is. There's some concentration potions we can give you to get more accurate on it, but we don't have any of those right now. This is going to be more just a based functional test.
Gail raises his hand and says, "You know what?" And he looks back at the party. Remember that event that happened recently with me and Gorb on the ship somewhere about what
What, you
caused the
want to
malfunction?
relive?
Well,
why relive that?
might have missed something.
No,
In the
I don't.
I doubt it.
Hey, it's an
Ain't
easy
Zorgan
memory.
much to say from the imp other than we shouldn't have killed it.
And you can't really
Right.
ask it anything you didn't ask it then.
Yeah.
So
No. What I'm saying is
You
easy
just
memory,
knew it.
simple to recreate. We still get paid. No danger.
Yeah.
I think it would be more fun to do something more interesting.
Like what? When we were in the
Well,
freaking-
Why don't we
how
relive
often are
my
we gonna get a
birthday?
chance to relive a battle that we've not experienced, like that you only experienced once, like something? Like, have you fought anything really interesting?
Mm.
Well, that'd be my birthday.
Oh God.
knows?
You,
I've got my
I'm
birthday.
gonna ask who? Who?
What about that dragon you guys talk
You
about?
wait. Who's Mr. Fantastic?
Marvelous Mr. Fantastic.
I'm asking Monkey that.
You have no clue.
That's why I rolled to see. That sounds interesting, and I am very curious.
To see if I know. Or is it?
He probably mentioned it to you afterwards. Remember?
Ah, damn.
Yeah, you remember right before your fight with the dragon,
Vagri and
Vagri and Desmond told you about this experience they had, and they suddenly both had this new magic coin with different effects on it. one of which has not
Oh,
been
yeah.
used yet. Um,
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot he had that.
you use your luck
Oh,
one.
I know. I used mine, but I forgot Monkey had that.
Monkey technically has a wish light.
It's a
Asterisk.
special wish, kind of like I. It's a request of a god, not an actual wish.
Yeah, it's kind of like a divine intervention
Yeah.
level type thing,
Mhm.
but you don't know that.
Yeah.
Um,
My
yeah,
character was asking because he had no
Scaly
clue.
remembers that. But you, at the time, you weren't sure. You heard descriptions of some of the people in the stands. There was the one guy with his head was just a star. That was likely supposed to be the god of the harvest. That has the sun for the head. And the one running it sounds very chaotic. Could be a a lesser deity or some kind of fae,
Or it could
chaos
just be a
fae.
very powerful deity who just doesn't really interact
Yeah.
much outside of just being chaotic.
Yeah, whatever it was
Well-
chaotic for sure.
And who knows? If it's a deity, maybe he'll actually interact with us through this. That would be really fucking cool.
Well,
It'd also throw off their experiment, but that's okay. That's
Um,
that's out of character.
Anyway, yeah. So
Scaly, thinking back on that, well, if I did the dragon fight, which one of me, Desmond, or whatever Revolver's character, I keep forgetting his name,
Doltar.
Boltar, we were the only three of the original party that were there.
And would it be our current selves or?
For simplicity, I'm not gonna try to overwrite your current sense of self. That would that's the next stage. Inserting minds into different simulated bodies. That's the next step. Currently, we're just getting it up and running for
Feel like that could be
putting
very
the
bad if
current
you're not
person.
careful.
Yeah. The identity crises of that would be kind of odd. Although
Cough, Assassin's
some people might
Creed,
pay for
cough.
that. What is it?
Now,
Like in the simulation thing
Yeah.
would be hilarious. Or yeah, just something like that.
okay.
I think you mentioned something about a dragon. What do you mean a dragon?
Okay,
Ye-
early on in the investigation, we had to go. Well, we had to go to the trench lands, blah blah blah, that were near the city,
Mm-hmm.
and well, oh yeah, Ralph. Well, he helped us get through there, and while we were there, some imps were trying to revive a dragon mechanical thing.
You mean one of the hell? Oh, what I know what they are talking about?
The Hellwalker, yeah.
No, like
No.
like the hell dragon.
Hell
Like-
dragon.
Oh, the roll a
Like,
history
I feel like I would have heard
Yeah.
stories at least of it.
Yeah, roll a history check. It's been several decades.
20.
20.
Yeah, no, you remember towards the end of the war, they started the devil started delving into hard necromancy and
Are you talking about one of those undead mechanical dragon monstrosities that they
That
started
ran on a
making?
power core? Yes.
Oh god, how did y'all survive that?
We ripped the power core out before it to recharge, and then crushed its head in. And I just hold
I'm
it.
guessing it was also weaker because it was probably
Yeah, it was
not in
sewn
good condition.
together by two. The body was kind of sewn together.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
half
if
of
you
it was
fought
black
if you
dragon.
fought one of those how they were when they first started sending them out, you
Yeah,
probably
you-
wouldn't have come back.
Also,
you
to be honest,
remember in the war.
there was some artillery there. So, it's in the middle of an area with an artillery gun. So, that helped.
You remember at the height of the war, those would come in packs of like 5
Damn.
flying across the battlefield, just spewing acid and fire, and lightning.
I feel like Edel wouldn't have encountered it, but he had heard plenty of stories from people who had.
With a 20, you had it once, and you were
And
in a bunker, and that's how you survived.
I say to Edel, real quick, where do you think they got these 2 scales and the tooth? On my sword.
Turn it off.
That's a good point. I want to see what this, to be honest.
Okay.
I second that. Why not? Let's crumple dragon
So
again.
even if we weren't there, it should work still, right?
Yeah,
Crump it.
so the donor memory will you'll
They'll
be able
serve
to
as
jump
the bait.
into it. Yeah. So the programmed intelligence in the crystal computer here, and he passed the side of this big machine. It's like the size of a house off to the side.
It's one of those
sensory
room, like massive room size computer kind of things.
Yeah, and you can see all sorts of different types of crystals sticking up out of it in ordered pairs and lines.
Some spinning.
Yeah, some are spinning, and there's cogs spinning, and every once in a while, a bunch of steam comes out of the back. And so it reads your memories and then constructs an elaborate illusion based on that as accurately as possible.
Okay, that sounds fun.
It's
Huh.
kind of like
Basically
a Magic Mouse
what
spell,
Old Clan
but
used
with
to say about
major
this.
illusion.
Yeah.
Way Old Clan described this. It creates an image of what was in your memory and makes you fight it.
Question: Can which three of you probably remember it the best?
Probably me.
All right.
Should you roll?
I remember
Oh,
the general summary of it.
You were only there for half the fight too.
I know.
I'll tell you, Scaly was in the middle of the fight.
I
But he was
feel like
probably
you should
high on
roll to
adrenaline.
see.
Yes. Well, let's see.
Would it be history or?
You want? I have an idea. Let's all roll a D100, and then whoever gets the
Don't
highest
merit.
number is the donor. But
Sure,
also,
I'll be free,
whoever
yeah.
gets
Yeah.
the highest number is how accurately we pretend.
Yeah,
we're
I feel like if it's not like it's not very accurate, you can mess with things to make things not
Not
quite
49,
the best.
not 45. Damn.
Okay.
Damn.
15?
Fine.
Okay, can we do a coin toss until we do a reroll here? Just damn.
Nope. Okay.
Please.
So yeah,
That's
Monkey,
probably pretty
you're
accurate levels of
fairly
memory
certain you
of
can
it.
remember this fight really well. You remember the artillery and how Ralph had that machine gun that whole time that was really helping. And
What's it called?
and Vic was his name, right? Vic had the walker.
He would know my name at least. I feel like he would misremember like what spell exactly the walker shot out or stuff like that. Like he knows it's it's electric thing, but he doesn't know what it was.
Yeah, some things are gonna change.
Okay. I feel like me and Monkey. It's not being an argument between me and Monkey in the process of this. Like, no, it was this. No, it was that.
You're in the simulation. You're just like, what the fuck? Why does he have a machine gun?
See if I can
That's
Why
funny.
am I purple?
Oh my god, Monkey.
Mac,
Go ahead.
Dumb question I would literally have is, even though this is an illusion,
Could be. Let me find
if
it.
we defeat it, will Scaly be able to attune to it?
No, because it's an illusion.
Okay.
In the, I mean, the effect will be simulated. So in the simulation, yes.
No, I don't see it.
Why?
Well, technically, technology
Why
is still based off of
Definitely not.
magic.
My fault.
It's more of
I can tell you what it was. Like the Hellstomper mech had the thing where if it was if you took damage over a certain amount, it would lose health.
Shut down.
It had the lightning bolt spell. No, not lightning bolt. It had. Was it lightning bolt?
Chain lightning.
No, it didn't have
No, it
chain
did
lightning.
not have chain lightning.
Chain lightning would be. I thought that would have been even cooler if it did. Had that, and I think it had the
Flamethrower?
the fire one. The what is it called? The
I still have the token in my
ray of fire thing.
files on my computer, so I can just re-upload it.
Could be-
what
It-
else?
It had infinite uses of firebolt, and it had
Not
two
firebolt.
charges.
It was the
Firebolt, the cantrip
searing-
firebolt.
You sure? I thought it was the
Yes.
the laser one. The what is it called? The
You're thinking of Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray.
That was the machine gun.
Oh yeah, you're right. What was the other thing it had then?
It had lightning and fire, but that's all I remember.
I think the one who had lightning was the robot guy.
No?
Because he had the I'm a fire my laser blah cannon.
That was the last resort thing.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
don't
want
know
to do
what
that
was.
because he didn't want to reveal his true nature,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not blanked that out of my head.
which Edol and Gorb don't know anything about what I just
Yeah, we don't know.
Well,
Uh.
sounds fun though.
Hey, I feel like it's better that they didn't roll perfect because it means you can mess with it.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh Lord.
said. I wasn't gonna.
All right,
mess with it
let's go.
already.
Oh, I know. I think
Um,
it's going to be even better though. That it means you can.
All right.
He can make it slightly different than what it was.
Like you thought, like you remembered it wrong. It wasn't actually. You thought it was instead of acid, it's poison this time.
Oh god.
Please don't be. Why did I say that? Why did I say that?
You're a dumbass. Rule number 1, never give the DM options. My monkey.
Question: are all dragons resistant to fire?
No,
Good.
No.
red,
Just wanna make
red
sure.
and gold and bronze.
Just-
dragons
Just
are.
want to make sure because a lot of my higher damage attacks
And
now
copper
are
as
fire
well.
based.
Ain't copper also fire protected?
Huh?
The copper dragon?
Your mic is acting up.
The copper
Uh,
dragon. Or bronze. That was the word.
bronze and copper. I think.
Am
No, copper
I still
are
fucking
acid.
up? Oh,
Bronze is
Copper and green.
fire.
No,
And I
copper,
say, yeah.
copper and
black.
black
Black is up.
are
Yeah, black.
acid.
Poison.
Green,
Green is
yeah.
poison. Emerald. Not what is it? Is it emerald or
I don't think there are any metallic dragons that are poison.
what is an emerald dragon then?
Yeah, it just takes something hotter than lava. Anyway, let's get back to.
Should
I'm looking
we
at what emerald dragons are.
before
So-
we start though,
Yes.
I asked Desmond and Boltar, should we focus on the fight itself or when we arrive there, or should we just focus on the whole adventure itself?
I say it's
Dragon.
Okay, dragon.
Yeah.
Same. Oh my god.
Okay, so Gordon walks up to Desmond and says, "You look like you're good at remembering stuff." And he hands you this metal band with a plug hole on the back, and he's, "All right, you're gonna want to put this on your head." I still can't get the hang of this voice. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's
By the way,
going all over the place.
A drunk.
Emerald dragons are psionic.
Right? Okay. And-
turtly enough to do turtle flip.
Lay down in that chair there, and plug. And you lay down in it, and the rings kind of rotate and like move back up over your knees, your chest, and your head. And then a second one of the rings is also right above the head rings. And then he hands you the wires, and you plug that into the front of the headset. And a little crystal visor kind of just pops out of seemingly nowhere and covers your entire face. And don't panic, we gotta restrain you just in case the the illusion magic doesn't properly intercept your muscular signals to move your arms and legs and stuff. And some leather, not super heavy, but cloth and leather bands. You could break them if you really wanted to.
If you
around-
could get through the restraining effects of illusion magic.
And do you let him restrain you? Yep. He ties one over your chest, each wrist, your knees, and your ankles. And then the metal band attaches to a hook, tightly to a hook behind your head. And the whole system then starts reclining and powering up. And he says, the rest of you, you can see how that works if you want to let me hook you up to the other ones here. And he takes
Quick
you over.
question. Will my resistance to charming and other illusionary effects cause any issues?
So you know how, like, if someone if you cast a spell on someone and they're
willing.
You can choose to fail a saving throw.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
He explains that. I'm trying to explain that in a
Like
more
you
friendly way.
can be as long as you're willing.
Yeah.
It's a like you can feel the pressure and let it through.
Yeah.
Like naturally you resist, but you can also willingly let something go through.
You're not immune. Immunity would be an issue.
It's like if there was a sleep part of it, that would not work on me.
Yeah.
Because of the ring, specifically.
Which Boltar, are you immune to charm?
Good point.
Soon.
So you're not immune yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's Fey.
No,
you could.
You can choose. It's only if you're immune by default. It's like while I'm wearing my ring, I cannot magically be put to sleep. I physically could not be put to sleep. But if it was if it was a saving throw on it, then you can choose to allow it.
Nori.
Okay, so yeah, you all get strapped in. You have the headbands put on, the crystal visors over your face, and Gordon goes over to a console and starts pulling levers and pressing buttons, and he's like, okay, now just picture, just constantly think about this fight, the day leading up to it, the day after, everything around this fight, and specifically the enemy you were fighting. And we're gonna engage the system in 5, 4, 3, 2, and
Wait, what
1.
happens if there's a
He pulls the lever.
That's why I did that. My actual question would be like, what happens if there was a gap in somebody's memory, like they got knocked unconscious?
I don't know. I haven't thought of that.
I don't remember. Was Scaly knocked unconscious at any point during the fight?
No, you guys did really well in that.
Okay,
fight.
good. I just wanted to make sure.
It was one of those ones where
it could have been really bad.
It could have been really bad.
I almost died.
It kept almost being really bad.
I got very low on health. Like I was below 10 health.
Yeah, and it could have been much worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, all these dim lights start flashing on the visor in front of you, and you have to like close your eyes for a bit because it starts getting bright, and then these little
pretty colors
foam things pop down over your ears, and it feels like you're being encompassed by some kind of like warm water, but then it feels room temperature and kind of wind. It's very odd. And then
basically gives you the feeling that you want to urinate but can't.
Suddenly, you find yourself position yourselves where you believe you were when the fight was about to start.
When you were there, but
yeah.
Well, actually, I think you should have Scaly decide.
No,
it would be Desmond
or Desmond because it's Desmond's memory.
All right, ping where you want me.
Where do you think you would remember? Anybody that wasn't there will just appear beside Desmond. Which I'm gonna put you Gorb.
Do you want me to put Vagri on there?
Gorbnai the pirate.
Go.
Do you want me to put Vagri on there?
Not yet.
Okay.
I swear, one of these
figure
days
it
I'm
out.
literally going
Well,
to
he
door
is
somebody
in the
just to
Mac,
tell them
technically in the memory. He was in the Mac. So
Yeah. So yeah, currently yes, I'm looking for him right now. He's in my archive.
I'm gonna use my perfect plan thing on Desmond and Gorb. Gorb.
Oh, God, the next thing I get in front of me.
Bill Gorb, the
Before I was making proper tokens.
barbarian.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Are you a goblin? Joking.
Rock
I like your
Edel dies. Okay.
Edel would actually say, "Hey, I like that gas mask. I
Uh,
remember wearing those. That's one of the better models."
so let's see. Okay, in front of you, you see in the pit a sleeping mechanical Frankenstein dragon, 1 part blue dragon, 1 part green dragon, 1 part reddish rusty dragon. This is how you remember it, right? Yeah, you remember there was
Desmond, at
lightning,
least.
so it did some lightning stuff at one point, so it must have been part blue dragon.
Is the red part like metal or is that scale?
Yeah, it's like rusted red metal.
Okay.
Edel, with your 20, this is not what they looked like. The metal parts were black hell iron, not this weird rusted iron.
No, because I wasn't there. I wouldn't know. Oh well. Oh, you're asking for like if I remembered it.
Yeah, you remember because you rolled that 20 on remembering these dragons.
I'm like, that metal looks wrong. It's not red. It's supposed to be black.
So Ralph is like, okay, so I just got it, and unfortunately, the dragon is not dead like I thought it was. Looks like those imps managed to add some new spare parts onto it, and he does air quotes on the spare parts. Clearly, they partially helped Frankenstein it. Whatever devil's in charge of those guys is getting pretty crafty. Yeah. So, what do you guys? How do you guys want to approach this?
I could immolate it.
And can everybody please make a stealth check for me?
Can I make a plan?
Sure. What would you like to plan?
Well, use my plan thing.
Making a plan for dinner? Where are we going?
The big plan.
Well, I'm doing it with me, Desmond, and Gorb. So
We
Just-
rolled shit.
That's mine. But that's a hell of a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
that's better than mine.
Shit. Yeah, that is true. How is the barbarian better than the?
I'm not stealthy. I
Neither
stand
should
up on
I.
a podium and tell people what to do.
That's a 4.
Ooh, 17
God.
with a plus 12. Ralph did terrible for a high level
Oh
rogue.
yeah.
Yes, Ralph has
Steely did
plus
the
12
best,
to
and he's a fighter.
He's a cleric fighter.
Isn't
he's not
Scaly
even a
usually the one
real
that's
fighter.
the bad at stealth? Like you've consistently rolled bad on stealth.
Did he get a 24? What?
Yes.
the crap?
He rolled a 19. Yeah.
Irony, bitch.
Yeah.
Irony.
So, as you're saying this, why'd you roll 2 stealth, Revolver?
He probably clicked it twice by
I
accident.
clicked it twice. Yeah.
Okay, first
The
one.
first
it was,
one
it
is
was.
4,
It's a
so-
4. It's a
Well,
4.
so, in reality, I'll tell you, when you first did this dragon rolled 3 nat 1s in a row to perceive you. See how
Oh,
it does
shit.
today.
Wait, what?
So, Desmond, you better not have remembered him as being very perceptive.
Desmond, all dragons are very perceptive. You remember this properly. There's no way that thing didn't notice you right away. Which, of course, as Boltar has gone over to the artillery pieces to get ready to help with supporting fire, he knocks over one of the shells and it rolls down the hill into a rock and makes a loud clanging sound. And you all hear a sudden roar.
Shit.
Please roll initiative.
Motherfucker. Can I still use my perfect plan thing?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
You
I
got
got
that
a
out.
20. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
God damn.
Ooh,
I need to
what's my
look at my
initiative?
range on that spell real quick.
Wait a minute.
I wonder what mine's going to be.
Range 90 feet.
Damn, monkey.
Okay.
Damn.
Gorb.
Monkey. I thought you would remember yourself being more
Gorb got a nat
dexterous.
20.
Yeah.
You beat me on initiative, Gorb. Holy cow.
I am barbarian. I smack first.
Roar.
You know
I was
what?
gonna
should've
give you all
asked
my
what happened.
Gorb. I was gonna give you all my movement either way. So if you can't get there on your
Yeah.
is it possible for me to do that? Like if he can hold off on his turn, so I can give him my movement on my turn, so he can use his movement on his turn to get there without having to dash.
One more time.
So I have the ability to let somebody use my movement, right?
Yes.
Can I? I was gonna ask: is Gorb able to hold off until I do that, so that he can actually attack
For
on his
you.
turn?
Is it a reaction or an action or a bonus?
His the movement would be treated as a reaction, like you get to move as your reaction.
Oh, so it's on
up
your
to
turn.
Yeah, on my turn.
I have a 40 dash.
I was saying so he
built
didn't have to
in.
dash.
He could elect to delay his turn in the initiative, and that would bring his initiative from a 22 down to a 20.
I was going to
Right
ask,
behind you.
do you want to do that, Gorb?
Fine.
No, you don't have to. It's up to you. I was saying that's
Well,
what I planned on doing
no,
if I went first.
I mean, that way I could go ahead and be in front of the dragon and actually soaking up hits and
And smacking it.
possibly applying bleed to it.
Maybe.
And also do have the mace.
Mhm. But still, holy cow, he also has 23 initiative. Good God, Ralph. Yeah, that'll work, I guess, then, Gorb. You need to add Gorb to the initiative list.
And
He's there.
me.
Is he? He's not on there for
No, he
me.
ain't.
Oh, yeah, I see both of you.
I don't.
Bonk,
Refreshing.
Do you see me?
Yes.
I don't see
I
Scaly
don't
yet.
do that.
Scaly and Gorb there.
Refresh the
Oh,
page.
yeah.
Yeah, they're there now.
And what did you have, Mekin?
9.
A 9.
And I wonder what the dragon has.
I'm trying
Very
to find
fucking
the adult
low, I
king
hope.
dragon.
Wait, if I Gorb was
43.
changing turn. That needs to update.
Huh?
Gorb, he's joined after you now.
Well, he'll do it in a second. Just give him a second.
Just reminding him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Let him fix the dragon first.
Okay.
Fire is fun.
There we
Too
go.
bad you
Okay.
can't learn how to enchant weapons with that fire.
I can just spawn a fire blade.
Well, fire blade, but I get that. But I'm saying, imagine if you can enchant my bleeding axe to
But then it would
catch it
just
on fire.
cauterize the
and make it-
wounds and they wouldn't bleed anymore.
A good point. I'm not
So-
thinking.
Ralph goes first,
Yep.
and he hears this. Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
I forgot about Vagri too.
What's Vagri's initiative?
It would be the mech. which has low dexterity. I think I had 0 dexterity or -1. I don't
I would
remember.
have a -2.
-2, so 1d20 -2.
Ooh, okay. It's last. It got a 4. -2.
Damn.
It's somehow even rolling with a 4. It did worse than Monkey.
So yeah, and let me actually roll its stealth as well.
And also don't forget to
Fifteen.
move Gorb down below me on the initiative list.
So you are doing that, Shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Boltar does this. Ralph says, "Oh, dang it, Boltar!" And Vagri pops out of the mech and says, "Boltar, what are you doing?"
I'm sorry.
Uh, Ralph is going.
Is that a kobold?
to- Yeah, you
You
see
do,
a
monkey.
small red kobold pop out. He's gonna come up here.
I'm very curious how Monkey remembered my kobold.
He's going to hide and bonus action hide, and then he's going to use his +1 short bow, 18 to hit. That hits.
He would have advantage too if he stealthed successfully.
Yeah, he did. Okay, and
So.
that is a sneak attack because you got. It's 5d6 from a sneak attack. That's nice.
No, I don't think that's right unless he's really high level.
He is.
Okay, that's why.
He's a level 9.
Okay, then yeah, that makes sense.
He was a level 9 back then.
I could not remember. I just remember he was very powerful, but you were rolling his stuff in private, so we didn't see them.
Yeah. I'm actually doing it from his character sheet this time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 16. It's 21 damage. So he pops up and pings off a arrow, and it hits this dragon. And dragon roars a bit, but otherwise looks barely.
It's a dragon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did all that much to him.
It's a dragon.
I got a calculator out. Its health is way higher than it was before. You didn't hear that.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I am fine with that.
Um,
It's Monkey's memory. So,
You
also
also
Monkey, you
rolled
should
it-
describe what Vagri looks like because I'm curious what Vagri would look like in your memory.
Short.
Okay. Edol, you're up.
I'm gonna give. I'm giving Gorb my movement for moving pieces.
Okay, how much do you get?
He gets 40 feet of movement that he can use right now.
Where would you like to move, Gorb?
Going front line for the dragon. Right down to main.
Roll 40 would be right here.
Okay.
There.
So, for those who weren't here or don't remember, that's a large pit, and
Yeah.
each of these walls is a different step down to the pit.
Yeah.
And this bridge is like a ramp that goes down into the
Mm-hmm.
pit. It's like a loading ramp.
And now I'm going to use immolation using all 5 of my charges.
On the dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
It failed its dex save.
So it takes 20 damage, and it makes that same saving throw on its next turn. If it succeeds, it's the immolation stops. If it fails, it takes another roll of damage.
Okay. You hit this this dragon, with this new
I
spell.
did not mean to click that. 1 second. I was just looking at the effect. Okay, go ahead.
And fire bathes over it. And it
Okay.
looks at you. And yeah, it just kind of looks at you.
On its turn, it'll be 4d6, not 8d6.
Okay.
Oh god.
Roll a perception check. I'm gonna let you do that. Nope. Okay.
Is it? Did you remember as part red dragon?
Anything else for your turn?
Don't get a bonus attack. I can't use cantrips as a bonus action, right?
No, unless it specifically says so.
So
Bonus action.
that is it. Oh, I'll
Okay.
analyze it first of all. I forgot to do that before I attack, so it's too late now.
Yep. Analyze.
Yeah. Just means if I make attacks on it, I get extra damage.
Okay. It sounds like one of those things that lets you know like details about it. Like,
Oh, it does, but well, I can use that. Which you can give me how many details do you think you could I could get from it, and I'll roll for it. See what I notice.
What's
So, like it's AC, it's resistances.
can you dump analyze down in there in chat?
Yes, give me a second. Where is it? There's that.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that.
There is another one. Oh, trait analysis. That's where I was looking for. There. That's what I was looking for. Damage vulnerabilities, damage resistances, damage immunities, condition immunities. Armor class,
Vulnerability.
any two of its ability scores.
Pick one. What's your DC on the int?
It
Failed, don't worry about
is
it.
DC 14. So
Yeah, it fully 100% failed that.
okay. I'm gonna roll for it because I don't want to choose specific. I feel like it's more fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items. 6. Fourth item on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4. So damage resistances.
It is resistant to acid. No, it would be resistant to poison and lightning.
Resistant to poison and lightning. Don't use lightning, it's resistant to it. Don't use poison, it'd also be resistant to that. Okay. Now
Choose
Scorb's turn.
2 though.
Okay.
No, that's for
I can
ability
move
scores.
40 feet.
I can choose 2 of its ability scores.
Oh, 2 ability
Check its
scores.
strength.
I
which
can
ones do you
choose
want?
that. I said, but that's if I choose from the list
Okay.
of stuff. If I rolled that one, I would choose 2 of the ability scores.
Yeah, you can get right up on that dragon if you want, Gorb.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Yeah, resistance is half damage. Immunity is no damage. It is
And
probably immune to fire.
Rage.
okay.
Out of character.
I'm going to pull out the mace.
Ooh, the
you
new
not
mace.
And I'm going to pull out the mace. And I am going to.
I forgot to
Huh?
add this to your character. Give me a second.
You get to choose a damage type, right?
Yeah, so it's a regular +1 mace, but you can change whatever. You can choose any damage type each time you attack.
So, Admiral, the best way to do that is just search for mace, drag and drop +1 mace, and then
That's what I'm doing.
yeah.
I had to switch his character sheet back onto.
Oh yeah, that's the annoying thing.
Are you going
Hard part is
to-
when it's an item that
Never mind.
doesn't really have anything like that. So, like the ring and the glove that I have both had to add manually.
Okay, yeah, you run right up and whack this thing right in its nose.
Are you doing the rage?
And for secondary,
What?
Are you raging?
yeah. Second, I was going to use secondary attack as well out of rage. Because rage can activate the second. I think what I get 2. I get 2 attacks, and rage is applied.
Yeah, you get an extra attack.
Yeah.
Rage. You have an advantage on strength checks when you make a melee weapon attack using strength. You gain bonus to the damage roll, and that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian. So anytime you make a melee weapon attack, so you get it on both if you're raging.
Yes,
Okay, so
I am raging, and I'm going to attack twice.
2
but,
rage damage,
Mm-hmm.
2 attacks. One of them. Are you?
Did you roll damage for the first mace attack?
Yes. The first mace attack. He got a 20. I got 23.
Yeah, you got a 23 on the first one.
What
So-
type of damage are you using?
Yes. What type of damage?
Oh shit!
I believe I gave you a
Give me a-
list.
And that's what I'm going to go hunt for. One
I
second.
believe I did. I give you a list.
It included elemental damage. It had the different piercing, bludgeoning. Did it have flashing on it?
It has literally every damage type in D&D.
Okay, I would suggest force damage because very few things are resistant to force damage.
Or
And I don't-
holy?
We don't know if it has any vulnerabilities yet, and I don't think that it does. That I know of.
Magic.
Or
Bludgeoning,
holy.
piercing, slashing, force, acid, cold, fire, poison, radiant, necrotic. Silvered for like werewolves and shit like that. Iron for specific types of ghosts. Psychic, lightning, and thunder.
No holy. Gradient.
Radiant was on there, yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Radiant, yeah.
So which one did you want to do?
Oh. Let's go with the force. Why not?
Force. Okay.
May the force be with you.
So,
Because at least that's the least likely to be immune or resistant.
and are you reckless attacking?
The second attack is reckless.
Okay, so that's 2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 18 force damage. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
so
now
you
you're
sprint up to this dragon and just start wailing on it with this new mace, and you spin it to this. It's like a nub that has this like red gem in the middle of it that's kind of glowing. And every time you swing the mace towards it, it feels like you hit the dragon before you actually hit the dragon, like a few inches before. It's like this
Shockwave.
shockwave is appearing in front of it. Yeah, that like cushions your blow but does more damage to it. It's really confusing for you since you don't really know much about magic.
force is very weird because it's kind of like thunder, but not quite.
It's a damage type that will probably be removed next edition.
Yeah.
It's just fucking weird.
It's like it's pretty much just like this is magic damage. No specific element, just magic.
So
Hey, at least I did damage to it. I smacked it and I smacked it again.
And now it gets an advantage attack on you. Oh no. Gorb's gonna get eaten.
Boltar's turn. You see in front of you, you have that artillery piece with the little laser pointer and the handle in front of you.
We don't have to worry about gathering the batteries this time.
Edol doesn't know anything about that.
I know, but I'm out of character. I just realized that.
Mhm.
Although in the memory, what's his name would be very annoyed with us.
Revolver, you there?
I mean, no.
Okay.
Vidal, Vagri, I mean, and what was the other guy's name?
Ralph.
Your character guy, Ralph, would probably be very upset if you destroyed the batteries. Revolver. Bring, bring.
Messaging him.
Okay.
This is the issue with this game is if we go more after an hour, it's crapshoot on whether or not Revolver stays awake because it's
Mhm.
like 3 a.m. for him. That's why I'm trying to find a day where we can do this earlier.
I
There
am
is, unfortunately.
plenty fine with earlier on weekends. On like actual
Other
weekend
people
days.
can't. That's the
But
issue.
that's the only thing I can do. Every other day I can't because I work.
Why can't you just get a normal fucking job, all you?
My job is normal.
A normal
Nice.
fucking job, you dick.
Hey,
9 to
Admiral.
5.
9-hour shift.
Admiral, how does the batteries look in Desmond's memory?
That you're not allowed to ask that question.
Well, you have
Drop it.
they're there, so
Drop it.
Yep. Drop it for now. That's
okay.
my ruling. Someone that was there can ask said question in character.
I'm not bringing it up.
Okay, well, I'm assuming Revolver is asleep.
Yeah.
He is
Alright, I'll
going
try it.
to
Kaboom.
take the, let's see. You helped him with this last time, Desmond.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Oh,
not
no.
remember that. Well, no, hold on. What I gotta pull up his character sheet.
See if he can figure it out.
If he can remember it. Where is Boltar? Make a history check. Boltar, what did you get? Nat 20 with a -1. Still a nat 20. Yep, he shouts out, Desmond, the laser pointer. And he grabs the laser pointer and he's going to,
Full one arm, like chuck it like a baseball player.
yeah, he's gonna dex chuck that. 12, that's good enough. The laser pointer plops into the mud next to you. And he is going to ready his action to pull the trigger on the artillery.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Next.
The
The
laser pointer to the laser designator for the artillery cannon.
Yeah, so the way that Ralph told you the artillery works last time when you were actually there is you get this
Point,
little
not
laser
a
pointer.
target.
Yeah, and you get someone to get close to the target, but far enough from blast range to designate it, and that magically affects its connected artillery piece to aim and fire at that point. So it takes out the hard work of actual
Aiming.
ranging, but you have to risk a person's life by getting them closer into the battle.
So he
Whole
tossed
thing.
it like 65 feet? What?
Yeah, he tossed it about
And it plopped at your feet.
there. It's near you. It's close enough for you to go grab it. He rolled high enough. He didn't roll high enough for you for it to land in your hand, but still. But it is the dragon's turn.
And there's a tasty meal right in front of it.
Yeah, you just bonked it in its nose twice, and it's not
happy.
this.
Yeah, I can test out how good my shield blocks.
Oh, we could actually test out the shield we got made. See how that does against it too.
First, it's going to roar. It's going to get up on all its feet and roar as loud as it can. Frightful present. Each creature with dragon's choice within 120 feet.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Right,
Roll a, what is it? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yep. Roll a whiz save for me.
And I have advantage on it though.
spell that.
Fuck.
Hold on. What was the
Ow!
spell?
Fuck.
Wisdom save.
It was a frightening roar thing.
Yeah,
It's
frightening roar.
you did effect be frightened.
Boltar got a nat
How do I
20.
roll? Wisdom?
Wisdom.
Yes.
What's the
Saving
save?
throw. I got a 14.
So did I.
I don't. So many of us are going to be scared because he remembers it being very terrifying.
Okay, everybody. Let's see. We got Desmond fail. Edel fail. Gorb fail. Boltar saved. Everybody
Roll
else
for
failed.
Vagri.
Oh, Vagri, right. Do you know what his whiz is?
Hold on, wait a minute.
I can open it right now and roll for him.
He's archived for me. I don't know what
I
it
have
is.
him. You're fine. Wisdom 0.
Yeah, Vagri
Last time there was a fear thing too, and he was the only one to succeed.
two nat ones. Vagri is stunned.
I'm okay with that. That is hilarious.
Let's see. Okay, and now it is going to. So you're all frightened.
except for Revolver.
What did Gorb get?
Gorb failed.
12.
He got a 12.
Damn.
So at this point, I'm going to let you know I have unnerfed this fight.
That's awesome. I love it. I love
This
it.
fight was heavily nerfed when I did it.
I was saying we should do a safe memory.
I am okay with this because we won't die, hopefully. I don't think Admiral would outright kill us all.
No, I'm not.
And if we die,
I
we
will
get
tell you
re-
that
we
now.
get
Now, I
revived.
will, unless you specifically fuck up repeatedly in obvious ways that I've warned you about, I won't outright kill you. Like if you
Or-
find the top of a mountain and you
Yeah.
decide to jump off, you're gonna die.
Or if I feel like it would make sense if it was like a really tense situation, like fighting the BBEG
Yeah, final fight.
final fight, or like one of those types of things. That's understandable. 'Cause
Yeah, if
That
things
is-
go bad, I will not pull my punches to not kill you specifically. I don't want to kill you, but if it goes bad enough, you might die.
Yeah.
This-
also,
enough.
if we die here, we are going to be revived. 'cause
if you
they're
die
paying
in the
for it.
game, you die in real life. I
Oh
will.
God, I'm out of here. I am not.
I will
dealing
ring
with
your
Storm.
doorbell, and I will be there with a gun.
I'll be standing there with a sword ready to cut your hand off.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gorb, 3 attacks are coming your way.
Can you remind me what Frighten does? I don't remember.
Shit. Thank God I have rage equipped.
Yeah, half damage.
Oh, even young dragons can do 3 attacks, but this is
Yeah,
going to be
this-
so much more
This is an adult
damage.
dragon.
It's going to be so much more damage
Okay.
because it's the bite and then 2
Claw or
claw
one tail.
attacks. Oh, claw and then 1 tail.
It can either be
Oh, tail or claw
2 with it. Oh no. Okay, I was thinking it would maybe something different.
because
Yeah.
it's
For multi attack, yeah, it has to be the mouth and the claws.
Yeah.
Tail is a different one. You look up frightened on your own right now. And let us know or put
I'll
it.
just put it in chat once I look it up.
Yeah. I'm dealing with lots of math. 14 to hit Gorb. It doesn't hit you, so it goes down to bite on you, and you just pull up your shield and like bash one of its teeth and chip it. And it pulls back.
It's the rules for it.
And then it's going to make 2. Oh, they're all the same plus. That helps. Bonk, bonk. So yeah. So and then a second claw comes down, and you roll out of the. A first claw comes down, and you roll out of the way. Unfortunately, you roll right into the path of the second claw.
Boom.
It rakes into you. Dealing.
Oh God!
I'm
Please
very
don't
ragey.
one shot him.
No, it's actually pretty hard for basic attacks from dragons to one shot people. It's the breath weapon you got to worry
I
about.
don't know how much damage they do though for the adult dragon. I just know the young dragon one.
2d6 plus 6 for the claws.
Really?
Yeah,
So it's not any higher than the young dragon?
You're thinking of an ancient dragon. Yeah, adult dragons just get largely just get a health boost.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. Ancient dragons just get everything. And they just get way more
Yeah.
powerful. Okay. Because I know when I did the young dragon for you, in the other game, it had the same damage for the claw and bite and stuff, kind of thing.
All right.
So yeah, Gorb, you take 15 points of damage as this claw slams right into your chest. You can feel
Is that
the
with
tips
the
of it.
rage resistance?
Yes, I believe you do get.
Yeah.
Why didn't I use
what's
my?
the
I'm an
question?
idiot. I could have used perfect plan dice to save me and Gorb on the fear, and also Desmond. Fuck!
Too late now.
I forgot. I forgot that's a new thing I can do at level 7.
Slashing. Okay, non-magical slashing. Okay, so you do have resistance to it. So you take 8 damage. You're at 63 out of 71, Gorb. No. Oh wait, no.
What
your
happened to
max
my
health is-
81?
Your health is 89. I forgot to long rest you. That's my bad. So
89 health. That is so much health.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a barbarian that rolled really well on his. He got almost.
Oh,
all
yeah.
health on his.
I'm not surprised. Like that's a lot of health because it's a barbarian. I'm just like so
Level ups.
much.
And I think you also took tough too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
All right.
I am a stout boy.
Yeah, you're at 81 out of 89 health. Let's see. Okay. That's the issue with
Don't know
unnerfing
if
this
I'm
fight as well. It takes for fucking ever.
All right.
Gaily, it's your turn.
What do I roll to break the fear?
I think it's just roll wisdom saving throw again.
Yeah, you roll.
But I think it's at the end of your turn though.
Yeah, it has to be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Now you tell me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the fear should be broken on me due to I took damage.
Nope. Fears until you break out of it using the saving throw.
I can't take
There's
closer.
sometimes a duration on it if it's like a spell. But I don't.
Let me see what I have.
You have ranged attack, don't you?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got your rifle.
Give me a minute.
And you can move in a circle around it. You just can't get closer, right?
Mac.
Shh. I'm just seeing where I can move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Moving around that, I can keep in the circle like that. Okay. I'm just trying to think what I'm going to do though, because I don't really have much other ranged options now.
All right, how far away am I?
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? Well, I'm still afraid I'm not able to get close to it. But I have an idea.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
thing hasn't used its breath weapon yet.
It has
Is its mouth open or closed?
its mouth is slightly open.
Okay, I'm gonna try and cast something to try and seal its mouth shut.
Okay.
And I use the ring, the grammar one, to change prayer of healing to prayer of sealing and made its mouth clamp shut.
Okay. It's going to make a. That's a 10-minute casting time.
Fuck.
Why the fuck that here?
What do you say?
Well, here's the thing. You didn't say anything about casting times changing.
No, that's 10
It's
minutes for
level.
you. That's what the casting time on that prayer is.
Yeah.
So that would take that would be the whole fight.
You could do sealing word.
I don't have that.
Ah.
Okay, let me repeat here. Once per day, you can alter one letter in a spell title and cast it.
But your
with the
spell
new
takes 10
title.
minutes to cast.
The spell will still take 10 minutes to cast.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
No, that's not because of the thing. That's because that's what the spell is.
Yeah,
I understand.
He
I
gets it,
understand.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's some. You never said it had to be the same amount of time.
It function. The spell level and everything about the spell will basically be the same. The effects of the spell are different.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's all I need to know. Okay. Fuck it. Forget the ceiling. You see what else the hell I have.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What about using lesser respiration on it? It can't breathe fire very well.
Or breathes
Sorry.
better.
Well, lesser so. The idea you had before.
Huh.
No, but still, like, that makes no sense. Because why would that not like then hurt you if you drink the
I
potion?
mean, a
and
breath
you spend
weapon
it?
is a type of respiration.
Ask to touch the damn thing.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, you're right. Fuck, that is touch. Damn it. And I would have to touch it because I would be the one casting it too if I used it. It would be either me or you because we both have that. I'm just trying to think.
Let me look at your character with you.
You have gliding bolt.
Yeah, what to change that
Just
into?
thinking.
Guiding jolt, make turn into lightning. No, it's
Guiding
Don't
Colt
feel it.
pulls out a Colt pistol.
Guiding dolls. Tells what to do.
um.
Guiding Jolt actually sounds pretty cool, but it's
That's
resistant
right.
to lightning, so it's not
If
worth
I
it.
if I change it into guiding cold, can I
Summon a
use
horse.
that to make my rifle? What the fuck are you talking about, monkey?
Summon a horse.
Guiding
Can I mute
Colt.
him?
Yeah, if you cast guiding colts,
And then I use my rifle.
I'll give you an extra +3 to your attack roll
Accuracy.
on top of what? Yeah,
All
that
right.
or a spectral horse shows up and tells you which way to go.
Fuck off.
Larry.
I got one question. Do you have a long range heal?
That's healing word. Yeah.
Can you heal me?
That's a level
I
1
hesitate.
spell.
You can use it on a
I
level 1
hesitate.
spell.
I
Yeah,
just
it's
took a hit.
the range is an issue. That's still
Oh,
60.
and he
'cause
can't
he's
move
65 feet.
closer.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's why I
It
have
may
to
be
get
better
right
just
now.
to wait until your next go to use it, like, because it's a once per day, so may have to just wait. Because the ceiling is a good idea, but you just have to be closer, right?
I have to be within range of it.
Yeah. Well, if you do sealing word, then once you get out of the fear effect, you can do it.
Yeah, but I still have to wait 10 minutes.
No, not for prayer of healing. Do you have healing word?
Oh, I see now. Yeah.
So I would just
I'm
hold
out
off
of
on it.
range of that.
Yeah, I would just say
Okay.
wait till you're able to get in range because it's a once per day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still
Because
not trying
that's
with
a
the
good
rifle.
idea. I think that would be funny.
I'm not trying with the rifle at least.
Okay.
Mhm.
So.
Roll that attack. Add a +3 to it.
Well,
No,
he's not
doing the
using the
cold.
thing.
I'm just shooting it until I can get closer.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Then roll those dice. 16. Unfortunately, that just misses.
Well, I'm stealthed. Remember?
Oh
I
right.
rolled
Yeah,
a
he
stealth.
succeeded in stealth.
You
Yeah.
succeeded. Yeah, so that would hit. You would have advantage. Roll that damage. 11.
I forgot. Yeah, he was the one with the highest stealth. Which is funny.
Are you
Oddly
using
enough.
the Are you using the AP rounds?
Yep. Thank you
Okay.
for reminding me of that.
Yeah, you get the extra damage against mechanical things. I forget. Did I give you a write out on that? It's been a
don't think
while.
you
A
ever did.
long time ago. Hold on. AP rifle rounds, mag. I have 2 of those.
I think it was an extra dice against
I'll tell you now. Keep track of any resources you use up because you will get them back.
You know what? I'm just not that change. Okay, I put
Yeah,
in the
that's fine.
armor piercing rifle mag,
mhm.
and I fired off 1 shot. How much of a bonus do you think?
I'd say
Oh,
it
let me know the
would.
notes. It might be in here.
I think it was just an extra dice.
Yeah, you might get an extra dice.
Oh, there. Here we go.
Either that or is an increase to hit.
+5 to damage. You had it right here.
Cool.
So
Enough.
16.
Yep. And I'm gonna take the second shot. You know, with my extra
Boom.
attack.
Boom. Well, I think you can take a second shot with a bonus action, right? With the rifle.
I don't know.
Admiral, wasn't it?
Yes. The second attack is at a disadvantage though.
But that means you can take 3 attacks total because you have the extra attack
Yeah.
too.
But since you still have advantage because it's not the end of their turn, that's just a straight roll.
Yeah.
So
18
18. Yep. Roll again. Damage.
That's a 9. So
plus 5. You had 9. So
okay, so the first one is 16 plus 9. That's 25. And then an extra attack for one more round.
boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Roll it up. That's a straight roll that just misses.
Damn.
Nope, because that was his extra attack. Oh, but he's out of stealth now, so you're right.
Well, no, he's not out of stealth, but the 17 just misses.
Oh, also
Okay,
there's a
so
10.
18
His other roll was 10. I'm dumb. Hey, 2 out of 3 shots. That's pretty good.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
All right.
Love meatloaf.
You know what? I should be a dick. Let me see some.
And now you would roll. I'll let you re-roll your wisdom at the end of your turn as well.
Yeah.
You know what?
Okay.
Take one more pot shot.
Oh God. Boom, 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 boom.
Damn.
Nope. Sorry.
It was worth a shot.
Yeah, it's really worth it. Oh, you also get an extra bonus action because action surge gives you back your action and your bonus action.
Does it?
Yes. Oh wait, no, 1 additional action. Never mind, I was remembering it wrong.
No.
I was.
That's why it's
You're
called.
right.
And then something else.
Yeah, then it would be called turn surge.
I think it
Yeah.
should give you back your action and bonus action.
Eh,
That would be
maybe.
more fun.
Yeah.
Do
Would
the
you like
wisdom
to
check.
Save.
Wisdom check.
wisdom save? Yeah.
Say, my bad.
18.
Ooh, 18. What was it? Oh, I think that does it. Yep, that does it. You're not afraid of me. So you plop down in the dirt. You hear this thing roar, and it's bigger than you remember. It's not. It doesn't look damaged like you remember it being. Colors off. Monkey clearly has some rough memory spots when it comes to this fight. Maybe he got hit in the head or something.
He was also one of the people who had the longest time spent feared.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You plop
Little
down
bit
in the dirt, get your rifle out, and just line up 2 shots, and blam, blam, and then you line up 2 more, and those whiff, but you see it take this damage, and the rounds pierce through its metal exoskeleton that it has, and you suddenly realize that the ancestors would never steer you wrong. You have no reason to fear this abomination.
okay, I did all my attacks, though I still have movement.
And as Vagri would say, it's just a big lizard.
Take offense to that.
No, you're just a little bit. You're a bigger lizard. It's the biggest lizard.
Fair enough.
Although,
And how much movement? 30?
well, it's you do the save at the end of your turn, so you wouldn't have any. You couldn't do anything
Oh,
else
okay.
after.
Where was I?
Yeah.
Right
You
here?
were, right there.
yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that's right.
All right, next turn then. Does
Okay.
It
not-
just means you
Monkey.
don't have to worry about being feared after that.
Monkey,
Yeah.
monkey.
Do the monkey with me.
So where's,
Monkey.
Giant Bravo.
where's the light thing again?
Where's the what?
The
Does it have
laser.
the light?
Yeah, it's plopped in the dirt nearby you. Close enough for you to just reach over and grab it.
Is that going to cost movement?
And
Yeah.
Where is it?
No.
Right here?
No, not really. Yeah, right there.
yeah, you didn't have to move.
What?
You didn't
No,
have to
You
move.
didn't have to move. Yeah,
That's what I was asking him for.
whoever
so,
was
hey,
pinging
you
was
didn't-
incorrect.
That was me. That was me. I'm sorry.
What's the range on the pointer?
I'm gonna say 40 feet.
God, that's close.
Yeah, that was the issue with it. So you
Yeah.
have to shine the laser, wait to hear the rounds fire, and then book it out of there. Basically,
Problem
was
is,
the idea.
monkey can't move.
And I feel like it would be pointing for a barrage, so you're not just one artillery. Normally.
Yeah, no, it would. So the reason you would want to move is because normally you'd be firing at super long range.
Oh,
This is
go
direct
monkey.
fire, basically.
Stillness of mind.
There you go. No
All right,
longer
haul
frightened.
ass up there.
Nice.
And the laser is a bonus action too, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So throw it to me, I guess.
You
can,
only have to be right
you can
here.
be right there, and the laser will work.
Okay.
Do you laser?
Yes.
And where are you going to laser?
What do you mean?
Lasers, back wing.
Like what part of it?
Like yeah, the
Aim-
central body area? I don't know.
I was just wondering, because the explosion, I was wondering where it would hit compared to where
I would say
Gorb is.
It is a fireball.
Aim behind it.
You could aim off to the side. Over there.
Like, how big is
over
the
there.
fireball? Something.
20 foot
30
radius.
20 feet radius, so
So 40 feet diameter.
that big.
Double that.
Okay, so like just aim for this.
That's the
room?
radius.
One up. Go up one.
No, it's a 20-foot radius,
Yeah.
40-foot diameter.
Oh.
If you center massed it, it would be right here.
Yeah.
So
So
you
you're
could,
better off aiming.
I'm going to get.
You could hit the
right
rock
here.
on the right, and you would just barely miss Gorb.
Or right here.
Yeah.
Why not go for the one on the left?
That'll work.
yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you shine this laser, and you can see the up here the artillery piece slowly turn, and Boltar pulls the lever. Pull the lever, Crunk.
Good chunk. Boom.
Correct lever.
For once.
It looks so sad.
And I forgot to pull up the fireball spell effects.
Here, I can just click it.
Fireball, fireball.
There.
Beam of doom.
It's the size of a fireball. It's actually force damage, but whatever. Oh, you pull it up.
I just clicked it for you. Does that not say the damage? Oh, 8d6. Dexterity saving throw.
Dex save.
Whatever the DC would be. So
Mm.
Oh yeah, it fails its dex. I when it's an object casting it, I go off of the spell list base DC, which for this spell is 14, unless that's yours.
that's mine.
Oh.
The base DC is 12 for every spell.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Drink
succeeded.
this rust fire, not red. Is it?
It takes half damage if it succeeds.
Yep. Okay, so and it was 8d6.
Is he rusty or is he just red? What?
It's the metal parts of him, the exoskeleton and bits of his neck and one of his legs and some of his tail has been replaced with like a robotic
Red metal.
cyborg parts, but it's like this rusty iron that looks kind of reddish. Yeah, there's some like red paint mixed in there.
It should not be red, is what Edel's saying. Fucking God, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. 5.
Well, it is a cannon.
Oh, you forgot on its turn to make a saving throw for immolation. Sorry.
Oh, it did.
Yeah,
Nothing
it did
happened.
forget.
Did it
Yeah,
succeed on the saving throw?
The fire didn't continue doing anything to it.
So it didn't. It just stopped burning.
Yeah, it seems like the fire didn't take. It didn't find anything to attach to.
Okay, so it's pretty obvious it's immune to fire then, because immolation keeps burning until they succeed. Normally,
Yeah, you figured it out.
until whatever it's burning.
That's
turns
what that
ash, and it-
perception check you failed was, to see that the fire damage did absolutely nothing to it.
Oh God damn it!
I should
Powerful
know.
spell is worthless.
Well, every spell on that gauntlet is fire damage, so
Exactly.
And that's what.
at
The
most it
ring
was a
gave
wasted action.
And the ring you gave me does lightning, but you'll do
It's
shit.
resistant.
Half damage, which is better than no damage.
Exactly. Compared to
maybe
what-
you guys should have rolled better on your history checks. I don't know.
I wasn't there, so it didn't matter.
What's his health at? That's
It's a good
the wrong
thing-
button. He exploded again. Don't worry about it.
If I was in the memory thing though, it would have been very bad because it wouldn't have been this version of it. It would have been a fully working.
I would have cut the game short so I could create an entire battle.
Yeah.
I would probably do it tomorrow. If you would be available tomorrow, I would have done that.
Mhm.
But we don't have to do that. So,
Oh, by the way, Admiral, don't forget we do have our game at 8. So
Yeah.
9 for me. Yeah,
yeah, but
another
2 hours.
2 hours for me. Yeah.
I want to at least have 30 minutes between this game and that game. So
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good. I
but-
just wanted to make sure.
Shadow?
Well,
I'm getting hungry, but that's about it.
Fine.
I ain't ate.
Okay.
I'm
Next
good.
is Vagri, who is stunned in
Stunned.
Hellwalker.
In complete terror.
Ralph's turn again.
Useless.
He's gonna say, "Good working so hard, guys. Keep hitting it. We can do this." And he is going to sprint over here. Well, not sprint. He's gonna run over there. He can make that his roguish abilities. Ralph is then going to sneak attack again. Advantage 27. He keeps doing really
Damn.
goddamn well on the sneak damage.
That's
26.
so much fucking sneak damage.
And then
I forgot how good rogues can be at high level.
His extra attack. Without sneak damage this time. So 32 damage. Holy shit.
Are we gonna actually kill this dragon?
Maybe. Oh, I forgot to do something at the end of the dragon. At the end of
We
the
are like
dragon.
3.
I forgot the layer action again.
We are like 3 levels higher, aren't we?
And you have an extra person.
Yeah.
And you're better built for dealing a shit ton of damage.
what'd you forget?
Technically, we have 2 extra people if Vagri wasn't stunned.
I'll
Layer
make it
action
up
is
for
what he
her
forgot.
speed. What is layer action?
It's a dragon's lair, so
Oh, that means it'll affect
Exactly.
me.
dragon's
Oh,
lair is
no.
not good for health.
Well, I have tons of it.
So why were you fighting this dragon in the first place?
We were told to.
But
We were told to come out here to collect resources.
and you couldn't get them elsewhere? Good God. It must have been valuable.
Yeah.
Hope you got paid well.
Oh, we did.
So out of its hellish metal on its back, you see
Oh shit.
2 balls of purple. Imagine it's purplish coming out here. Oh, okay, come on. Whoop. Right there.
Let me guess, it also gets legendary actions.
No, this is every time at the end of the round it's going to do this.
No, I'm saying I'm guessing the dragon also has legendary actions.
Yes, it does. It hasn't used them yet because it hasn't had a reason to.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
30.
Can I roll to see if I know what they are? It's about to do.
All right, out of its back, what happens?
Hellflame. Chunks of Hellflame pop out and
It was
land.
Out of a hatch
In the
on its back?
Yeah, these 2 little hatches open up and it mortars these out. And they just kind of fly 200 feet into the air and arc down and land with a bang. And this purplish, bluish, blackish flame is like kind of all these colors mixing together. land on the battlefield.
Okay, I'm gonna roll Arcana
Now it's Edel's turn.
just to see if I recognize what it is.
You recognize Hellflame Mortars.
Okay.
I don't need to roll for that.
Okay.
Those
I'm gonna roll a
high.
d5 to see which thing I learn about this time.
Okay.
I got a 5, so that would be where was
It's
it?
his strength.
Damage, condition immunities. Fuck.
Condition immunities.
Which I'm gonna veto that and do damage immunities because I don't think it has any condition immunities
It is
other than
it is immune to fire.
Wait,
fuck.
what?
Nothing else.
That's it. That's the only damage immunities it has.
Well, shit. That's why my fire didn't work.
Oh,
You
right,
already
the
figured that one out.
cannons of force thing you said, whatever. Okay.
Yes, the cannons are force damage.
Mm.
Concussive blasts.
Would the targeting laser still be active?
No.
And I'm still feared. So I'm trying to decide what I can do. Because my bow. What's the range for short bows?
120 is for its long range. I think you're in range for that.
Oh, bedtime. Snipe him.
I'll try.
Disadvantage.
You double check something on that before.
You're already disadvantaged because you're afraid. So
Oh, you're right. So it doesn't matter.
which I forgot for
short bow.
Mickens. Oops.
That misses.
Yep, that misses.
Fuck. That's it.
Okay.
Oh wait, I could have done fairy fire. Damn it.
Wisdom.
Yeah, roll that wisdom save, and
I have advantage on it. I got that 20.
you're not afraid anymore.
And immediately when I lose my fear, I'm just like, fuck, I should have used my fairy fire. I was panicking.
Gorb, you're right up there. You took a claw to the chest. You're still pretty tough. You are terrified of this thing. It is right in front of you. It's looming over you.
Big, it's mean, and it's green.
And it eats everything. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to reactivate rage, and I'm going to reckless attack
Well,
with my axe this go round.
Rage is still active.
Attacked last round. Your rage is still up.
Okay. I didn't know if you're deactivated rage or not.
Nope.
Okay. I'll make a reckless attack with my
rage goes
axe.
until you don't attack or take damage in a turn. So as long as one of those happens, you're good. Your axe, you said?
Okay. Yep.
Wait. Give me a second. I'm going to use this on. No, wait, never mind. That won't make it hit. Never mind.
Yep, that one misses. Do
Doing
you
the
want to use
method.
your bonus attack?
Yep.
Your extra attack?
Yes.
I clicked it.
It was damn.
Wait. Ow.
Yeah, no.
I was. If it got higher, it could have possibly hit, but nope.
I missed twice, and then I got to pass a wisdom check. Oh god.
Oh wait, he didn't deal damage.
I should
can
have saved that for your wisdom check.
You can still move if you want.
Only away from it, though.
Yeah,
but you can't really get any
if
closer.
you do the wisdom, that's the end of your turn.
Also, if you move away, doesn't he get the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Perhaps.
Also, I should have saved that dice for your wisdom check.
I'm going to have to risk it. I'm going to stay put and just do a wisdom. I'll hunker down with my shield. Just hopefully my shield will protect me.
Okay.
All right, roll his wisdom.
Let's see how bad it's going to be. Oh boy.
You failed. Failed hard. Not hard enough to stun, but you know.
It's too big and it's too green.
The dragon's going to take a legendary action.
Which is
big blast of fire? Poison? Acid? To F. Unimaginable suffering.
It's going to tail attack.
Oh no.
I
It's
am
gonna
holding
swing
on
for
to
the
my shield with
fences.
all dear life. Wait, doesn't the tail attack have knockback?
Does it?
No.
It would have been hilarious because you could have got a home run.
Yeah, 22 to hit. Hits you. That
think
gets
that
to your
hits.
18 AC.
I think that hits.
And that's 2d8 plus 6 bludgeoning. 9 plus 6, 15 points of damage. This tail, it just whips around and swipes you with its tail and rotates like that.
Ow.
Half damage though.
Ends with its face pointing right there. 15, so 8 more damage. And luckily, that means you're 73 out of 89,
Yeah, you're fine.
and your rage is still up because you took damage.
You're one big tough person.
Boltar's
I thought you just
turn.
had to make an attack. I didn't think you had to actually hit an attack.
Fine. He's probably going to keep taking damage every turn anyway.
Yeah. Either way, it didn't matter, but still.
Yeah, he's going to Eldritch Blast because he doesn't have the resources to reload this. So he's going to move up here. I believe that's within range. That is a cone, not a thing, but it works.
I know what the cone was for.
No, you don't.
I don't know what type.
It's 2 of those, and they both fucking miss. What the fuck?
Just gotta get better at the blastings. And that's with a +7. Good God, he rolled bad. He rolled a 2 on one of those.
Okay. Dragon's turn again.
Gorb, goodbye.
Oh boy.
Goodbye, my fair
I'm
Gorb.
doing my job. I'm being the tank. I had a fear if he had a reaction turn, if I ran away from the sucker, that I'd take more damage in the back.
He's gonna move over here.
So,
Oh no.
Okay.
It's so he can hit.
All
Yeah.
of us.
Not you.
He would move. He's smart. He's really smart. He's a dragon.
He's a adult dragon, which is even more terrifying. Even if his brain is slightly rotted.
60. There we go. Mech, Ralph,
At least I'm
Desmond,
okay.
and Gorb. Desmond, can you make me a dex save?
The mech needs
No,
to make
con,
a dex
con
save.
save. A con save.
Oh,
Mech
come on.
needs-
That's sad.
Yeah.
Like, mech doesn't even have constitution. It's a mech.
It gets a 10.
I know.
So a +0.
I'll let you roll it.
Ooh, nice. Gorb, you passed your con save.
ah,
If only it was a deck save, because I could have used that thing.
So you're taking quarter damage. That's nice.
I'll roll a d20 for the mech.
Ralph failed.
Is that Blue Dragon's lightning breath?
He's going to use.
Read your
think
evasion.
Yeah, the area
Vagri's
effects
gonna
such as
die.
that.
Take.
That has to be the dex thing.
I think Fagri's gonna die. I rolled the constitution save for the mech. It's just a straight 0, so.
Okay, yeah. So only. Yeah, you're right. He can't. It has to be dex saves. He can't use evasion.
Bull.
Shit. How many d8s is that?
A lot.
No, d6s. That's 16 d6s.
Oh God,
Jesus.
y'all are all dead. You're dead.
Yeah, I nerfed the fuck out of this thing.
I know. Hey, it's good thing. It's good thing it's just an illusion, guys, right? Oh, 50 points of damage.
Yeah, everybody that didn't save takes 50. Gorb, you would
Half.
take 25, but you're also raging, so you take.
It's magical damage, though. Breath weapons are considered magical, aren't they?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure.
9 health.
Jesus.
Poisonous gas. No, it doesn't say.
Doesn't say?
Yeah, no, it doesn't say that. I'm gonna let it be quartered.
Okay, then that's good for him.
It
So
seems like a
25 divided
natural
by
ability that
2
it would have.
Is 10. It'd be 13 damage.
13 damage. Yeah, you're taking 13 damage, Gorb.
I'm down to 60.
Yeah, you're fine.
60 health.
Monkey is not.
Monkey is about dead.
Monkey, how much health do you have in total?
Total.
9.
In total, I have 59.
Oh God. Oh,
Um,
almost instantly you were about to be dead.
Yeah.
It could have just outright killed you.
luckily, it can only do that again if I roll a 6 on a d6. Each turn. It is then going to fly over to here. It's going to unfurl its mechanical wings, and there's little jets, like flame jets, that come out of the tips of it, and it
You got a
starts
creative
flapping 'em.
imagination, Monkey.
What?
You got a creative imagination, Monkey.
Okay. Also, doesn't the Grog get a
Huh?
attack of opportunity?
His memory.
Oh yeah, no. That part's correct. That part's correct to it. That's how they flew so fast. They flew faster than the eye could see sometimes over the battlefield, just dropping fire and lightning and acid and poison behind them. It was wild. Yeah, it's going to land here. Gorb, would you like to make a opportunity attack?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
What weapon?
Whatever's in your hand.
If he,
Does not hit.
which is does not
mace?
hit.
The mace or the axe?
Sure.
I'll do the mace.
The axe.
Oh!
The mace. I'll take the mace. Screw it.
Force damage.
Yeah, which type of damage would you like?
At this point,
Would
You
ice
know its
damage-
resistances and its
cold?
immunities. You don't know if it has any vulnerabilities. So you can shop around if you want.
I'm
Cold.
going to try to use
A
holy
radiant.
damage. Why not?
Radiant.
Radiant.
Yeah.
Yes,
so it
let's see
takes
if radiant.
flight, and you whack this thing in one of its legs right as it's taking off, and it hits hard. Harder than you'd think it would. Like its leg recoils from this and it roars in pain. You just dealt double damage.
So 10
Uh,
times 2 is 20.
yeah, 20 damage. Good job on a reaction.
What?
Not the damage side.
Yes,
I'm gonna.
holy damage. Smite
Hey.
it with the holiness of magic.
Hey, Micken. Question.
Hammer time!
Question, real quick. No, remember you get the sealing word.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I have
Or
a plan.
quick question. What about ray light? Because instead of daylight, ray light.
I
Would
don't
that
have
just shoot
daylight.
shit out a ray of light? Or I think
You're
sealing word would
going
be
ahead.
more fun though.
Before you can do that, he is going to immediately take a legendary action and do wing attack. That uses up 2 of his legendary actions, so he's down to 1 for this
On the
round.
neck.
Wing attack. Dragon beats its wing. Each creature within 10 feet of the dragon must succeed on a DC 19 Dex saving throw or take 2d6 plus 6 bludgeoning damage and be knocked prone. Yeah, that's why.
I was just seeing if all 3 of them were within 10 feet.
Uh,
Question.
I would use invasion. I would use evasion or you are dead.
Yeah.
Do I need to worry about the mech falling on me?
I don't know. We'll find out. What was the save on that? Yeah, 19. Desmond, perfect. And if you use evasion, you don't take any damage.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
Boy,
you
run!
you duck down beside the edge of this ramp and block. You see this happening, and you block the wind so that nothing hits you. And you're coughing and hacking up your lungs from all this poison, and you got blood coming out of your ears, and other places just from taking internal damage from all this poison. But you're not gonna let it do any more damage to you, right?
Wait, is he poisoned?
No. It just deals direct.
So it just deals poison, but it doesn't give you the poisoned effect.
Yeah, no.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Poisonous gas in a 60-foot cone. Each creature that in the area must make a DC 18 con save, taking 16d6 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Period.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you don't get pushed. Ralph. Dex save. He gets +8 to that. Yeah, he's good. He's gonna also use evasion. He's gonna duck down behind a rock and hold on to like a root that's sticking out of the ground.
Oh god, the mech.
The mech. It doesn't get a plus.
I think it would get advantage though because of its weight.
Yeah, it gets advantage when getting knocked down. So
But
yeah,
still,
I'm gonna let you roll math.
just roll 2d20.
Yeah, to roll 2d20 for me.
17.
Even with
Fuck.
advantage. Okay, it's going to
Please don't land on me.
2d6. It's gonna take 10 damage. I believe it had 50 hit points.
Yes. But also, did you roll the thing for the poison? Oh wait, poison wouldn't do anything to it. Never mind.
Yeah, no, yeah, poison didn't do anything to it.
You're right.
It's
And
smart, but it's not that smart. It's hermetic.
it was if it took below a certain amount of damage, it didn't take any damage.
Below 5.
Below 5. That's what it was. Okay.
And now I'm going to roll a d4, and that depends on which direction it is. 1 is up, 2 is right, 3 is down, 4 is left.
I feel like it would be either down, left, or right, not up, because up would be toward the dragon.
Yeah, I'll keep rolling until it does one of those.
Yeah.
4 falls left. So it is currently laying on its side this way.
You can just move it, like rotate the thing, and then
It would look weird. So
You're right.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I will just remember.
okay.
Okay. Now it's Scaly's turn.
All right.
We got a monkey that needs healing.
Yeah, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Don't forget
Yeah,
to
give me a
seal
second.
its mouth.
No, I don't know.
I still got that.
I also am going to
I
give
got a
monkey
big
heals.
healing potion.
I
No, I
have.
can heal monkey. Give me a
Okay.
minute. I find it.
We're all going to heal monkey because monkey needs lots of healing.
Yeah.
he almost died in one shot.
Good God, breath weapons are terrifying.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Oh man. Let's see. The
Okay.
thing is that, I don't know.
First,
He-
Admiral,
Yes.
you know that item I got? The ball?
Yeah, sure.
What's this thing's strength? Is it high or low?
Uh,
Just tell me that.
Give me a second. Let me look at this ball real quick.
It has to be a DC 20.
Oh, huge or smaller. That works.
And it has to be within 60 feet, which I'm pretty sure he's within range of that.
You're going to pokeball it?
No, I know restrain this bitch.
Oh, the fucking band ball thing.
Ball of binding.
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, what do I have to roll to do this?
I think it was just.
Make a range attack roll with an attack bonus equal to your dex mod, plus your
So-
proficiency bonus.
I'm just throwing something.
Yep, you're just
Mhm.
throwing at.
So what would that be overall?
Proficiency
Roll
plus dex.
1d20 plus.
You'd roll a dex check and then add your proficiency.
Your proficiency bonus above the skills and saving throws.
Okay, I just got lost for a second. So I roll a d20.
Yep.
Just click
Plus the
on
dex.
dexterity.
Okay.
Roll dexterity.
Okay, that's all
Roll
I did.
dex,
That's all I was trying to figure
then-
out.
and then roll a proficiency.
You
Well,
don't have
you
to
don't roll
proficiency.
proficiency,
The
you just add
proficiency
it.
is just added. Yeah.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
any way someone can help me with this? Hint,
The,
hint.
on dexterity on the left, click on its name.
No, I don't mean that. I mean with the roll itself.
Well,
Beetle.
just I'll no, we can't help you.
You're
Damn.
not part of his plan, so no.
17 plus whatever your proficiency is.
I just had it open there. It is +3, so
20.
20. Yeah, that hits it.
I speak the word, whatever it is, and bind it. And then to make sure it doesn't get out, but then I use. You know what? I'm gonna cast the spell Healing Word. If it'll load. And then change it to Sealing Word. To seal that trapdoor on its back as well.
Okay.
So I can't do the fireballs. Or seal the mouth and the hatch shut.
Yeah, roll
Okay.
a
And loading.
roll an Arcana check, and I will decide how effective that is.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it wasn't a difficult one, but
What I get?
I mean,
Do I have
it
advantage
works.
if
But
things
for
are
you
strained?
don't know how long it's gonna hold.
And
All
yeah.
right. And may I read over this thing one more time? The item.
Yep.
I think it makes a strength saving throw. Or strength check. One of the two.
Okay.
Okay. I still have my movement.
Yep.
What the hell is this? Cancel.
So yeah, you see this ball go up at the dragon, and all of a sudden it just expands and wraps all these iron bands around it. And I can't draw anything else because I need to control Z that one. That if that gets rid of.
It may
All
also
right.
break, remember, so.
And then I move up and extra attack. Holy Grab Hammer.
Okay, yeah, roll your damage.
It's restrained, so that gives me advantage.
Yes.
And I'm also going to do the holy, the two-handed.
Hammer
effect.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, hammer down.
The good stuff.
Hammer down.
Damn.
Ooh.
I'm going to try again.
You used your thing already.
yeah,
so your action search, so.
But this throwing
But
the
you
thing
did
counts
you
as
did a lot of
attack?
very useful things this turn, and
I
your
think,
attack
yeah.
roll was shit.
What about bonus?
You
attack?
for now successfully completely restrained a massive Frankenstein dragon just by throwing a ball at it.
Hold on. I'm going to do one more thing as a bonus action.
Yeah.
If I had to find it. And okay, it says as an action, but
What are you
can I
trying to
use
do?
this on Monkey?
Sure.
All right, what
Channel
did
divinity.
I roll? What did I roll? I'm a level 3 cleric. So 3 times 5. So he does up to 15.
15 hit points.
Plus his 9, that's better than nothing.
Yeah.
I also
Okay.
have greater healing stems, so I can
It
help
is.
him with that.
Very much.
You
monkey's
have
turn.
how much does that heal?
I'm
by the
gonna.
way? 'Cause
Can I call out to Monkey? I have a haste potion to give you.
Do you hold it out?
Oh yeah, I'm holding it out for him if he wants to get it.
What they do again?
It gives you an extra action and doubles your movement.
So basically, you can lay down, beat down.
Well, I also have one.
Use
Oh.
it.
You already have one? Okay. Might as well.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't-
is it or what?
To drink it, because it's a regular potion, would be a regular action, but you still get an extra action from drinking it, so.
Wait, so what's
But it
again?
lasts for 10 turns.
Okay, so
What is it?
Honestly, what I would do is I would drink the potion, dash to where Edol is, and get a stimmy.
But then I'd be out of range and he'd take attack opportunity.
It is currently strained.
Well,
Monty,
yeah,
I
he's
hard
currently
tied the
strained.
thing.
it can't attack because it's restrained.
It can't do shit. It's on its ass wrapped up in iron bands.
Which means don't heal.
Go heal!
Yeah, go heal. Take the
Every time
potion
you
and go
fucking
heal.
say it.
Wait, so
If you want a stem instead, I'll give you a stem.
Damn it! Drop my headset. Sorry, I'm back.
You won't even need
my
to
head.
dash either, because you can just reach me if you drink the potion.
wait, what?
Hmm.
How would
Yeah, you can just
Monkey!
run up. He's holding out the stem to you. You can just run up to him and grab it
And grab
and
it.
take it. Yeah,
You won't even need to dash
and that's a bonus action to take a potion for yourself.
for the healing stem. What about for haste?
Potions. So the stem allows you to do it as a bonus action to other players.
Oh,
You
that's
only
what it
do an
was. I
action to
forgot.
other
Okay,
players.
you're right. I forgot.
Regular potions are still an action to other players.
Okay. And then regular potion for yourself is a bonus action, right?
Oh,
Revolver just finally got disconnected.
okay.
Regular potion's just a bonus action for yourself then, right?
Yes.
Okay, then he could just use the haste potion.
Yeah.
And you'd have 2 actions.
But
Yeah.
it's Monkey's turn, so he can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he wants.
Okay, so explain this again. I would take the haste potion, run
Damn
down
it, Monkey.
to Mac. Then he would give me the health potion, something.
I have a greater healing stem held out.
And I'd have to use that then, or would he use it then? What?
You would use it, and then I can do one on my turn and give you another one.
Yeah.
To give you even more healing.
Now, I actually got a question. For that greater healing stem, how much does that actually give?
Quite a bit. I don't remember exactly. You can just look up greater healing
Because
potion.
you
one second.
did. Because you did give me like one. Last I was complaining, I only had like like 3 stems left of regular
1 second.
stems.
I'm looking it up real quick. Greater healing.
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4. So yeah, quite a bit.
So
Okay,
at most you
so
heal for 20.
Actually, no, they buffed healing in 2024, which I'm fine with using. Let's see if they did it with potions.
Well, they did. Everything's updated on here. I can just look it up.
No, still 44 plus 4 in 2024 version. So would you like to do that, Monkey?
Okay, use the taste potion, I guess, to run down to Mac and get the greater potion, something, whatever, dude.
Greater
Yeah,
healing potion.
So now you have
I can even hold out 2 because you can technically take 2 because you have still
2 actions now.
You have 2
Yeah,
actions.
you used your bonus action to do the haste. So now you have 2 actions and a shit ton more movement for 10 turns.
If you want to, just say it, and I'll have another one to you.
I'll take one. I don't know.
Okay, just take 1, and it'd be 44 plus 4. You'll roll it.
Yeah.
He rolled.
What's
11
the worst
health.
you can get?
No, it's not.
No, yeah, 11 health. That's almost as bad as you could get.
It's still healing.
It's better than nothing. That is hilarious.
Oof. Yeah, heal yourself up, and you still got another action to use. Whatever you want.
Need another one?
Sure.
Watch, you get even worse healing.
He
Okay,
got
that's
11.
better. 15 more health. Okay.
Ignore that.
Still in one-shot range quite a bit.
So he down a total of what? 26.
Yeah. Plus whatever you healed him. So
15.
that's 30, 41. Total health.
That's almost full.
He
That's
almost got back all the health he lost.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing good. Now ours needs to heal, but
Anything else you want to do?
I don't think so.
Okay. You gonna stay put?
Sure.
Okay. Vagri being
Can
knocked.
I roll
Yeah,
wisdom
make,
saving?
Wait.
Well, you took a hit, pretty hard hit. So
But he was
falling
also
over in it.
stunned from fear.
Yeah, so you're not stunned anymore because you fell over. I'll let you.
Add a thought.
What would Vagri do? Would
He would probably. So is it still pointing at the dragon?
Let me roll a luck check for you. No, it is not.
Mech. The mech is.
I rolled a hard luck check.
It's
and
fine. I
got
just want to
low.
check. If it's not pointing at the dragon, then he would
Yep.
crawl out of the mech.
There's also the writing lever on it.
Oh
That
yeah, I forgot about that.
runs the stand-up program.
He would do that.
Okay. Close that.
And probably peek out and shoot his crossbow at it.
Okay, if you got him, roll an attack.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Damn.
Roll the damage.
8
Piercing.
plus another 1d8. Roll 1d8. D8.
12.
12. And then he's going to do a second attack with it, which is with disadvantage.
Somehow
Okay,
you
no,
managed
both would be at disadvantage
His,
if I did
his
that.
bonus
So I
action
can't.
was pulling the lever.
No, the crossbow allows you to fire twice as one action, but both be
Oh, okay.
disadvantaged. So I can't do that because I didn't take disadvantage on the first one. So never mind.
Okay.
That's it.
Ralph, who dodged that, is going to.
Well, the thing's sealed. Is it not trying to use the fire again?
Yes, it is going to. That's good.
Wouldn't that be its layer action? Yeah, it started the round. Never mind. You're right.
Yeah, but I made sure to seal the stuff.
It beat your 9 on a strength check to burst the doors open through whatever arcane magic was holding them closed.
Damn.
It could have, if you rolled higher, it would have been really good. That's fine.
All right. It was worth
It
a
was
shot.
a luck. It was worth a shot. Yeah. Imagine how much damage you would do by having hellfire burning inside of it. Because hellfire is not normal fire.
No, I know.
Hellfire is terrifying. Because doesn't it damage things that are even immune to fire?
Rolling 2d40. What'd you do?
That's for this.
He's determining where it's firing, I think.
One of those is way off in the middle of nowhere. One of these is kind of.
Watch one land right on top of Agri's back.
No. I have the
You have it
numbers.
sorted out by a
top to
grid.
bottom, right to left. Left to right. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So another one.
I will say,
Lands right there.
Gorb,
Lands off in the middle of fucking nowhere. Right
Gorb.
there.
You're going to get an extra smacking time.
Why?
I'm going to give him my
annoying.
haste potion.
Oh.
Well, he is
Ow.
also still feared, isn't he?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I can run up to
But
him. and give him my
You
haste
know,
potion.
the thing is that I just remembered. Next time we do the wisdom check, I forgot I do have the champion's belt.
Oh yeah.
And I also can use my perfect plan thing on it. Be at the end of your next
Champion
turn,
belt
though.
to switch it to a strength check.
He's gonna bonus action try to hide where the dragon can't see him. He gets a 23. Yeah, that fucking beats the dragon. He is going to sneak attack with his short sword in the side of the dragon. 26 plus sneak, so another
Damn.
6 damage. I'm gonna
Totally
do that
max
twice.
damage. God. That hits. Oh my god. He's gonna solo this fucking dragon.
41.
Leave some for the rest of us.
32, 52, 58 damage.
That dragon, if it had kidneys, they don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I also nerfed Ralph last time because I didn't want him winning the fight for you.
Hey,
Nice.
he was still pretty badass last time, so it makes sense
Yeah.
that Monkey would remember him as being badass.
You remember him shooting lightning out of his face, so
Well, I wasn't there, and if that happens, I'm going to be very shocked.
And all.
Yeah.
And probably think Monkey has something wrong with him, that
Well,
he is
as far-
seeing
yeah.
things.
as far as you know, all of the Warforged died or ran out of power.
That's
after
what I'm
the
saying.
war.
Like, my character will probably think Monkey is insane or something and has been seeing things.
Okay, yeah, that took a chunk out of his health. Water. Hold on. All right. Something in my throat.
That's a little bit
Anyway, yes, now it is Edel's turn.
Question: flying does using my wings take an action? I don't remember.
Activating your wings, I believe, is a bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay.
And then they last 10 turns.
I don't remember where I put that, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I can't quite reach him still. Damn it. Wait, no. Damn it. Still. Fuck. Literally 5 feet too far.
I mean, you could action dash as well and just hold out the potions for him.
Hmm.
You are a support character.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it to Scaly instead because
Scaly, okay.
Scaly's closer.
I haven't done
Go.
hurt yet.
No, it's a haste potion.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna feed it to you. I'm just gonna hand it to you.
Fair enough.
I mean, if you feed it to him,
Thank
he
you.
won't have to use his action to do it. His bonus
But
action.
he's
to do it.
drinking it himself, so it'll be his bonus action. But then he can do his extra attack with that. So, fuck it. Feed you. I'm
Open
giving
up!
you a haste potion. Open up.
He's handing me a.
He's
Wait, what just happened?
It's a haste potion. Now you get an extra action.
Ah,
and
Edel, how
double
can I help?
movement.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm just checking something. Oh yeah, analyze it.
Okay, what do you want to?
Roll 1d3.
I mean, this point you can just pick one.
I'm doing its vulnerabilities.
It is vulnerable to radiant.
Fuck yeah. We already knew that. But I'm gonna hand. I'm also gonna hand Micken my laser sword.
Ooh.
It's 1d10 plus 3 radiant. Wait, you have the holy hammer. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
imagine
went
if you had
on,
hit
not
with
me.
that radiant damage.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot you had that, so it doesn't matter. I'm not giving you it. I'm
I'm
tossing
gonna
it.
give
I'm
it
gonna
to you,
toss it to
remember?
Ralph.
Oh, you're gonna toss him Ralph's your sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine if all that piercing damage had been radiant instead.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Ralph.
Oh,
Here you go.
What kind of
Uh,
stuff is this?
It's a lightsaber.
Oh,
It's a light.
Literally a fantasy lightsaber.
It's a longsword.
Okay.
Which does sneak attack only work? Does he have proficiency with longswords though? It's not a finesse weapon.
Oh yeah, no. He'll say, "Oh, thanks, but I'm better with shorter blades."
Shit. Oh, that's fine. How much?
Speak
Okay,
for
so
yourself. Attack the thing on your next turn.
I'm gonna back. I'm gonna move past it so
Yeah,
it can
this
either
thing is
choose to breath.
struggling in this cage. It's
Let me see movement real quick.
snarling. Its mortar tubes opened up on the top and launched those out. Its wings are trying to flex. The bands are bending and stretching and moving around, rearranging, reattaching.
I was moving to a point where it had to choose if it did escape which direction to use a breath weapon. So
Yeah, it's fighting all of you.
okay, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Gorb.
Roll. Oh wait, you can't approach it. Shit.
Shot
do you-
something at it.
Do you have any range stuff? You have
Yes,
some
I do.
javelins.
I have my hatchets. No, I have my hatchets.
Oh, throwing hatchets. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just put them in as javelins.
Yeah, basically.
It would just be
But
slashing instead of piercing.
instead, I was going to actually use the greater healing stem that I got from Edol before we decided to do all this
Yep.
mess.
You can use it as a bonus action.
44 plus. Ooh, nice rolls. That's 2, 3, 4, 3. 12 plus 4, you get 16 health back.
Nice. And
You
then he
only
comes right back.
lost 13, so from the breath
No,
weapon,
remember,
the breath attack.
I
And then
have
you lost some other.
89.
So you're up to
I was-
76.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. And
You still have your turn.
I can't move.
Yeah,
you
can't
can't
move.
you can't move closer. You can move in
But
a
you can
circle
still
around
chuck
him.
Throwing axes.
So I can't move halfway down the.
You can
The-
you can move around this ring.
Yep.
And you can still throw the throwing axes, not your blood adds. 2 small hatchets. You can still
Yeah, you
chuck
can
them
chuck
at it.
those. You'd probably be at the long range part of it, so
Well, that's
Yeah,
like
it'll
what,
be still
35
the-
feet?
Javelin stats.
I don't remember what the range is for javelins. I think it is 30 feet.
30, 20.
Well,
31, 20, yeah.
okay, but he still has.
Can't-
Well, your
can
range
he-
is not end if you don't attack it somehow.
Hmm.
I mean, you
Or
still
if you
have
it,
three
or
more
if you
ranges.
take damage, you can just punch yourself.
That is
I
true.
don't think that
You
works.
are allowed to do that, but you
That
can't
is
do
a
your
thing.
punch.
I have done that as a barbarian before because
Seriously?
I was literally unable to do any attacks.
That's bullshit.
So what's the plan, Shadow?
self bludgeoning damage. Why not?
Okay.
Uh,
Well, a straight strength. Yeah, you hit your own
Oh.
HP. That's a D4 of damage. Not 4d4, 1d4.
Yeah.
Jesus,
It'll
4.
be a 1.
You're not a monk, which is good.
Oh yeah, not a monk. You only
Bash
get a
himself in the
D2.
face with a shield.
Oh, you're right. But I was just still saying, like, he's not a monk, so he doesn't get any bonus.
Watch, it'll be a 1. No,
Two.
a 2. Okay.
Yeah, so you're down to
Okay, and
34 damage.
Stop being scared, is what I imagine you doing.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
roll the wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw.
Nope. I'm using the champion's belt.
You're gonna use
Okay,
strength.
yeah, then make it
Yep.
strength.
I'm still gonna use a perfect plan dice depending on what he rolls.
Yeah,
Don't need it.
25.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, you're terrified of this thing. You're nearly pissing yourself, and you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, what would the old boss say about me?" And you punch yourself in the nose, and you just go into a deeper rage, like, and just like you're ready to just rush this thing. You're blind rage now.
Here, I'll be
Which
right back.
actually, what point?
What were you saying,
Too bad I
Admiral?
can't. Too bad I can't.
Oh,
spread
You
up
can't be
and-
frightened while raging. You have mindless rage.
Oh, that's
Okay,
right.
do you want to move closer and attack it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo your damage, and that's my fault for getting. I'm partially in control of your character. So yeah,
forgot that.
if you want to move up,
Admiral, you should try to print off it, like get a PDF of it to send to him, so he can
yeah,
actually look at it.
I can probably do that.
Yeah,
It'll be make it a little bit easier.
Yeah,
Okay.
put it in the our Discord chat.
Okay. So Radiant does it.
Yeah, I'm going to literally do a reckless attack of Radiant on its freaking back. I swear I'm going to jump
21.
on it.
2, so 16, 17, 18 damage.
And with an
Mhm.
extra attack, I'm going to double down with another radiant damage.
Let me see what he rolls before you. Well, you don't have to reckless attack because it's restrained, so you already get advantage.
Oh, never mind. Then. Two
Oh
attacks. then.
god, I'm so fucked.
Make it radiant.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, we're basically using radiant until I
It
miss.
is so fucked.
I'm going to make this damn thing bleed.
So 18 plus 2,
Well,
20 more
22.
damage.
22. Because you said 18 and it's.
The only
Oh,
dice
rage
roll
isn't
double.
radiant. Never mind. I thought rage would apply as radiant, right?
No.
It's just base on
Yep.
modified damage.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
It's its
rage
own
damage
element.
right there. Yeah.
It's its own element.
So
Damn right.
20 plus
Roll another whatever damage dice it has.
plus 18.
And then-
That's factored in on the.
Does it? 1d6 plus 3 plus 1. No, it didn't factor it in.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So another d6. So another 12 on top of that. So
God.
9 plus
How's the dragon looking?
2, 30 plus 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 2. Just did 50 damage.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
You just got revenge for the 50 damage it did to Monkey.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it's not looking happy. It's wrapped up. It's bleeding all over the place.
I don't think I want to touch its blood. That blood seems very caustic.
It looks half dead.
Only half dead. What?
It's an adult dragon. It has a lot of health.
It's an adult modified dragon too, so it has more than a regular dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. Boltar is going to Eldritch Blast. Bonk, bonk.
Hopefully this time he won't miss.
Yep. Oh. Too bad it's not
And
radiant.
Force.
I feel like it would be cool if you could, as a that class, if there was something that allowed them to change the element of their Eldritch Blast.
I mean, you could inquire of magic people about this possibility.
I think that would be cool
for.
No, I was just saying, I think that'd be cool. Like, there's meta magic and stuff.
Mhm.
If there's a meta magic that lets you do that.
Okay,
That'd be
this
cool.
is the roll to decide everything. If this guy fails this roll,
It's restrained permanently and
well, no.
until something else attacks it
Out
of it.
there's things I have forgotten. Well, so it gets a +6 to strength. It needs a 20 total to beat these rings. It's going to be on top. Over table roll. It passed.
Wait. Question.
Yes.
There's the lucky ability. Can that be used on somebody else's? If anybody has lucky?
Yes. You can use your luck to make 1 d20 be re-rolled.
Does anybody have luck?
That would be Monkey.
Hello?
Monkey,
Got luck?
Yes?
do you have luck? Use it on that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you're allowed to
I
use it.
hope
You
for
want to?
lower.
It-
Tried it!
Hey.
What? Yes.
Okay, so now it's going to burn its 1 legendary resistance to automatically succeed.
That's fine with
Damn.
me.
Sorry.
Hey, I am okay with that.
Wrong thing deleted.
It burnt itself away.
Let me just get rid of that. Delete that. Put him right back.
Wait, shit! It can do the wing thing again,
Oh
probably.
shit! Its health is back where it was before. It was at
About half.
that.
And I am currently standing on this back. What good that's going to do?
Okay, but that was the end of its turn to do that. It had to use its turn to do that. It is now Scaly's turn.
Didn't you
Does
say
anybody remember? Its Ace. Its turn was.
It was still on there. It was 14.
It was. It wasn't for me. Ah,
It was on there for me, and now it's
pressed
gone
F11.
now.
My whole screen
It's
did weird stuff.
14.
Didn't you say you had like another game at like 8 or something?
8 his time, so an hour from now. We should probably call it a day.
Yeah.
Question before we go.
Yeah.
The person who we're doing this thing for, is he able to watch all this?
He had
Like-
a display screen in front of him that he showed you. before
Like,
it
so it's
started.
showing everything?
Yes.
I need to remember to ask him after we get out if it's recorded.
Okay.
Because it would be really fucking cool.
Oh, if you remember, you remember.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta go get something to eat
Yeah,
before our next game.
This is fun.
Um,
Sounds good. See you later. Also, Micken,
Yeah.
Ring of Grammarian. I'm jealous you got that. That's such a fun thing.